Hey guys, we're here. How's everybody doing? Stuart, Sandy, Sampy, Brandon. Wow. Air run. Anybody else that's in here? How's everybody doing tonight? Let me get my spectacles out of the car here. We're just getting here and getting set up. We had a little storm blow through as we were leaving the house. Hey, Dale Hayslip. What do you know? Yum. Smoked bacon, pancakes, and maple syrup. Hey, Billy. Whisker Dreams, Ed. The gang's all here.
A little bit of heat lighting. We're going to get lit up.
Woo-woo. Zoltan's Aquatics, hey. We're going to have light here in just a second. How'd that go, Ed? 13 people in. I'm going to run back and get chairs and poles. Whatever else I can grab.
You'll take care of that. I'll get them.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Woo.
Just film when we're fishing.
We're fishing a new spot we've not ever been live from before. It's not a new spot, but I guess it's the first time we've catfished from here.
Yeah. Ain't no telling what we'll catch out of here. We do have colors.
So we're on the Clinch tonight. Hey, Jefferson. Oh, really? Dang. Oh, shh. Yeah, it blew around and stuff pretty bad there at the house for a few, and Brandon, you've got a ranch on Stewart's channel. Hey, Jeff. JBT, what's up? Hey, Dave Bosworth. Thank y'all for coming in. The wind's coming up a little bit here, and we got a little bit of lightning. Maybe we won't get a storm, though. So did everybody have a good week? It's been hotter than blue blazes here. I mean, broiling hot. I'm hoping it cools off a little bit soon. The Clinch here is a little bit cooler water. Maybe we'll do okay. There's no telling what we'll catch, though. We may not catch catfish. I left my drink in the car. Dadgummit. I would like to try turtle. Got a half hour and then you'll sashay down the road. Hey, Cast Blast Camp. I hope we catch something here. A new spot's always it's always a gamble. We're on the Clinch River. Coming out of Oak Ridge. Coming through Oak Ridge, Tennessee. The Secret City. I wish we could, well, we ain't had much rain. JBT. Things are starting to be dry and crackly around here. This storm had more wind and stuff in it than it did rain. The turtle whisperer is here. We've been in the mid to upper 90s here, JBT. Is that a giddy up in her step or a gallop? As long as she don't get a hitch in her get along, she'll be fine. Wow, Cass, that's a good largemouth. 4-pound largemouth's pretty big. You don't have turtles in Scotland? I forgot mine.
What?
My drink. I'll have to go back and get it in a minute. Hey, Catfish Fever and Outdoors. Lynn, what's up? Sandy said a sashay is never a giddy up. It's a slow, unbothered walk, and that's what she's going to do down to the water here in a few minutes. So, is it cold there, Sandy? Sandy is fishing with me tonight. Not a switch, Brandon, a swish. Work, 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 work. That's a bad word, Lynn. Look, we got the pineapple. Sure, Ed. You've already got the channel. Or are you going to start a separate fishing channel? Bork, 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 bork.
There you go.
Thank you. You're the best. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are the best. Just see, makes me want to sing that song. I had Piano Man stuck in my head the biggest part of the day today. I was like, good Lord. Huh? The water's pretty. It's high too, it looks like.
What are you fishing with?
What are you fishing with, Sandy? JBT asked her what the temp was because she said it was cold. Cass Blast said, I'm wanting to see some bent rods and some tight lines tonight now. Billy Joel, yes. Piano Man.
Well, we'd like to too, but
We'll see.
why it's called fishing.
We may have to depend on Sandy to catch a fish tonight.
Yeah.
Brandon's going to do a cooking show tomorrow on Up in the Airs channel. You should stop in and check it out if you can, he said. When are you going to do that? Hey, did you say you didn't have good signal here?
Once again, man, it looked great. That's the fish.
68 degrees where she is. Lord, that would feel like absolute and utter heaven. She said she's got one rod and she's using bloodworms and whatever she can scrounge up from the freezer. Do you ever get temps like that there, JBT?
In the winter.
Even in the winter, I was wondering. West Texas, the desert type. So it'd be 8 our time. She said, "Heaven for this tropical girl, it's freezing. I'm wearing track pants and a cardigan for my glamour shots today." It's been so hot. I'd rather have it in the mid 70s though. 68 is a little bit cool. That's what we keep our thermostats. A lot of people keep their thermostats on in their house. I don't. I keep mine on like 74.
Mine was 69.
Casblight said the humidity here is so bad it's like a sticky blanket of hot moisture surrounding you 360 degrees. Yeah. Listen, work today was pretty bad. It's not climate controlled in there, and it was, I think the actual temp today was 95 or 96. So by lunchtime in there, it was about 101 inside. So she is, Stuart. Oh. I need to quit that. I took a nap. I'm curious to see what's going to happen here, if anything. Sandy, you may have to carry it.
Maybe we'll kick off each now.
Yep. Plus, it should be daylight where she is, so.
She's doing the tide thing, what?
Yeah. Somebody over there fussing.
Took off the road, but
Sounded like it was down there to the left. The way voices carry over water, it could be way down there. We could have went over there on the on that boat ramp on the other side.
yeah.
Where we skipped jackfish that time.
Didn't want to get too yellow.
Brandon said, "Yeah, it's muggy as heck here in Oregon too. It was 95 and it's still 85 and cloudy. Air quality sucks because of fires around the state and in Washington state. Very smoggy." I think we finally quit getting smoke from other fires around here. It stayed hazy for weeks, it felt like. She's getting her gear together. Her fishing gear. Hey, Are the cicadas or whatever real loud? Can you guys hear them? Jefferson said it should be easy, Sandy. All the gear is right where you left it. Oh, the sky where you're at has that orange pink glow to it. This is actually a real pretty river. Okay, good. I think that I heard that StreamYard was trying that thing to where they filtered out background noise. And that they may have actually, they may be doing that because they're loud here, kind of. Cass Blast said the audio is good. How much data do you end up using on an average for a live stream? I've been thinking about doing my first soon. I tell you what, hey, Mr. Rogers, my phone plows through the data. I've got 30 gigs before I get throttled, and I think it renews it on the 6th of the month, and I'm sitting at like 21 gigs right now since the 6th of the month. So
I'm gonna try to turn my hotspot on so she can.
because once I go through my data and they throttle my speeds, I still can use my phone, but man, it's just awful. It's terrible.
There you go. You may blip out a second real quick. You're gonna jump on this hotspot.
Oh, there he goes. All right.
My hotspot ain't gonna help her.
I've got 5G and he
I had 4Gs and about half of the signal. So that wasn't gonna work. So weird that you have to have such a good signal. But you're live streaming, so probably a tower right here somewhere too. That's the crazy thing.
JBT said, I have unlimited data. I would go through mine in no time since I go live fishing at least 5 times a week at 1080p. Mine says it's unlimited. They sell it off that way, but they throttle back your speeds after so many gigs.
I'm like you, JBT. I've got like 40 gigs of hotspot and I've got unlimited. And I made sure, I told them, if it slows down after I use so much, they're getting a phone call and they ain't gonna like me a bit. Because I pay like $91 a month just for.
No, I called mine and they said they couldn't do anything about it.
She's gonna try it again. She's gonna put the black screen on you again. Right there, going up there.
Yeah, I said that you had to fish.
I know, sir. No.
What's in your phone now? I paid $100 the other day.
I'll be mad. It's got 10 mic.
Well, shoot. No, I can't hear. Well, he said robot mode activated.
Yeah. Hey, at least we ain't on her Wi-Fi, her house. You'd be blinking in and out constantly.
I know. There, I have high-speed internet at home too. Spectrum sucks. Now it makes me want to drop out and fix that mic.
It's gonna drive her crazy now. You might as well hang on and let her fix it. Because you know she's going to. She's gonna block him out if you can still hear her. She thought she did.
What?
Oh, she's lost now.
I ain't lost.
Why you keep going in and out for?
Because I want to get back to that. I want to go.
Get to it.
Should go back out.
You gotta go out, don't you?
I don't want to end it.
Well, here I'll tell you how to do that. Just put it in my put it back on my phone.
Hotspot.
Yeah. It'll take you right back out of there.
We have
It's
and why we can't have this.
I'm gonna go get it. I'll let you tell what's up.
Well, ice cream time. All right. He said, I'm almost glad I'm not up there yet. I don't do awkward silences. It should be fixed. And I took Mike's name off of there. I can't promise what the rest of my lives for this month will look like. We'll try to go to some place that I'll be able to hotspot off him. And then I won't have good service at work. I won't be able to hardly text or anything. Hey, Austin.
We're done, Austin.
It's nephew Austin. Mr. Rogers, Ray Colin. Not yet. We haven't been set up long, but we hadn't caught anything yet. We're fishing a new spot on the Clinch River, so we'll have to see how it goes.
Here you go, YouTube.
Did you turn your hotspot off?
Yeah. Maybe the fishing will be better than the signal.
I hope so. Usually,
Anyway.
you got them on clickers.
Yep. Don't wait for them here.
There's usually current here too.
Yeah, there's a little bit of current out there. That's true.
Okay, Stuart. I know it's late there. Sandy's like, dang, I don't have a pineapple. Now I need to find my rubber ducky.
There you go. Bring the rubber ducky.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. Austin said it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Look at the moon back there.
Yeah, it's a little bit over half, ain't it?
Yeah. You know, I've heard people say both ways about whether the full moon affects the bite or not.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? You think it does, don't you?
Of course it does.
You think it makes it off?
Why would it not?
Um,
When the moon sports closer, ain't it? I mean, don't get me wrong.
Hey, Sam, welcome in. Long time no see.
Sam been hiding. He's been cooking.
Mr. Rogers says it is. Said, "Is it a deep spot, Cindy? By God, it feels like flathead season."
Yeah, there's a bunch of flatheads in here, but I don't know if they're in this spot or not.
It should be fairly deep right into here.
I got into about 20 feet of water out there. That's about as, in the middle of this, that's about as deep as it is.
Austin said, "If only I lived in a neighborhood. I live out here in the middle of Nothingville." Hey, Aaron. He said, "What the heck is cracking over here? How are you with your COVID? Still sucks, don't it?" Hey, Dave Bosworth. She said, "I've been hiding under a rock, but I'll probably do a live this weekend sometime." Sometimes it's good to crawl under a rock and just hibernate for a little bit.
Yeah.
Recharge yourself.
That's what Cindy tried to do when she got to the house.
I crawled under the covers. That's what I did.
Like, I'm sleepy.
I need a nap. Time to get up, which I have to get up at like 4:45. So I messaged Travis and I'm like, "I'm awake and I can't go back to sleep because as soon as I go back to sleep, the clock will go off." And he's like, "In an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" I had the light on and was sitting up.
It was gonna go off.
I had the light on and was sitting up and everything. And I was like, "Oh, crap." Well, let me go to bed. Uh-oh. Hey, Grumpy. Oh, no, Grumpy's not in here. You're just talking about him. Fish head videos, hey. Brandon said, "I do it all the time, especially when Grumpy's around." He hides under rocks. Hey, all that fluffing stuff. G'day. Yeah, AA Ron managed to dodge COVID for 3 years,
He caught up to
and it finally got him.
he stayed out on the dock for 3 years.
Yeah, I heard this variant was worse. It's like come back to where it's causing people to have the profound sense of taste and loss of taste and smell. That's one of the worst parts, and it took me forever to get my back. Yay! Sandy said, "Fluff, what is up, my girl? They're country mates." Finally, somebody from her side of the world. Hey, Bud Files. Mr. Rogers said it's the way everything is aligned when the moon is full. It's got to have some type of effect on the bite. Shoot, it affects the high and low tides. Yep. Aaron said, I don't know which variant it is, but they can have it back. Fluff said, Sandy, good day. Just a lazy Saturday. Well, we're getting a bite. Is that last rod? So lock it down and see what happens?
Sure. Might be something on the line.
Could be.
So we got quite a bit of current out there. Looks like something going on in the lines right there. Got a bunch of junk coming down through there.
Probably grass. I hope not.
Try to pull on it a little bit and see. It looks like it had a bunch of junk on it.
Yeah. I pulled it free, whatever it was. Well, you got one on that one?
No, I don't think so. No, I just got junk pulling on the line. We let you go on a bunch of grass.
Yeah.
There is something on there.
Look at all that grass you're bringing up.
Yeah.
Fishing for lettuce.
Definitely.
Well, we may be learning something about the cleaners and catfishing. False alarm. Seems like we're fishing for lettuce. Sandy's going to finish nabbing stuff and then she's out. I've had COVID twice too, Fish Head. We are using cut skipjack tonight. Cast Blast.
Got worms on this.
Oh, and worms on the little tiger rod. Sam, it is the absolute worst. Water didn't even taste wet whenever I had COVID. The second time I didn't lose it, all the way it was dulled, but I didn't lose it all the way and it came back pretty fast. But the first time, it was months. And then when I was able to start smelling stuff, it was like I smelled dirty feet all the time. It was so gross. It got on my nerves.
Told us you should have watched the fish.
Uh-huh. It was bad. But yeah. The only thing I could even remotely taste and kind of enjoy was Sonic sweet tea, and it didn't really taste sweet, and it definitely didn't taste like tea. But I could sense that there was a taste to it, sort of. It was terrible. And like I said, it took weeks and months. You don't want to really eat. You get hungry, but you don't really want to eat because nothing tastes good. Sam said her husband had it more than 2 years ago. He had it bad, and his taste and smell has never come back. I mean, and it's bad. You feel that loss profoundly. It's not. It's very disturbing when water doesn't even taste wet. It's just like, it's weird that your mouth. Yeah. Hey, Joe McGraw. We fish about every weekend, Fluff, and every Wednesday. But we're out there. We're out here usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We fish on Sunday, but we talk a lot too. I mean, it's kind of a different format. Fish heads. I'm on a mission to get my first freshwater cat. Good luck. You ought to be able to. Hey, Alicia. How you doing? Hot mess is in the building. Hey, Alvin Lewis. Cast Blast, I had never caught a skipjack before I met Travis. Didn't even know they existed. Hadn't ever even heard of them. Now I'm obsessed. And we haven't went skipjack fishing in a while though, because they haven't been. You about have to have a boat and be up around the dams in order to get them.
Got a little bit of lightning going on up there.
I saw that. Fish head said, Stuart, I need a bass fly. Brandon said, I've had it 3 times. The first time was pretty mild. It was right before it was really a thing. My wife and I were driving to Montana, and we both felt like we were dying. Both sick for about 2 weeks. It sucks. She said, Sam said, I think if I lost my taste and smell, I wouldn't be a good cook. You could probably do it from memory and stuff, about how much of whatever to go in there. But I don't think you'd probably do it as much because you wouldn't enjoy it. You can't taste, you're not going to enjoy cooking as much. I mean, your food probably would lose a little bit of the flavor and stuff. Joe McGraw said he's never gotten it because it's a good thing he has severe COPD. Travis got COPD and he had it, but it didn't really go to his lungs so bad. Brandon said the last round was worse for me though. I was down for a month and a half, lost my job, it sucks. And then he yelled Jism at you.
Jism.
Jism. Hey, 217. Welcome in.
Brandon,
Hot mess. 217.
Jism has not helped this spot so far.
No.
But you never know.
Alicia put some pineapples in. You see, we've got a pineapple sitting right there. Aaron said, my nephew gave it to Lisa and me, little punk. I know you feel like, I wanted to go, because I know who gave it to me the first time. I had no idea about the second time, but I was so mad. Man, I wanted to just go and get her by the neck, shake her around a little.
I just said the other day, all the kids going back to school.
Yep.
All the parents are getting ready to get sick.
Brandon said, "Merry Christmas, Alvin, you crazy bitch." Merry Xmas, actually, he said.
He waits on Alvin to come in just to say that.
I know it. He's got a frog that comes in here after him, and then Alvin, who has some kind of weird Christmas thing going with him. Joe said, "Yep, y'all fish a lot. Got to fish to catch them, I guess. Yeah, you got to put in the time. Can't catch them from the couch."
As of right now, we're going to the Watts Bar tomorrow night on the boat with
Jacob. It's always either Jacob or Mike. Joe, they do have saltwater skips.
Yeah, they don't work that good up here.
No, but I mean, they're what skipjack are or river herring.
Yeah.
So
there was one of the bait shops that had some, and this was years ago. I mean, I caught bait, but I figured I'm gonna go ahead and grab some bait here, and I won't have to go catch any, and just go fish for a while. And he was telling me they was saltwater skipjack. And I don't know if it's the processing or what they do, but I pulled one of them skipjacks out after it thawed at the lake there, and they had descaled them skipjacks. It was so weird looking. I don't know if they run them through a processor and
probably
descaled them and then packaged them or what they done.
Brandon said, "Nice boat ride with Jacob." Yeah, Jacob's a hoot. He's fun.
We'll be okay as long as it don't lightning, because it's supposed to be thunderstorms tomorrow.
Oh Lord, if it's lightning, we won't be able to stay out on the water.
He'll be headed for the bank.
Well, same way with Mike though.
Yeah.
I don't know if we fish with anybody that's not afraid of lightning. Yeah, Jacob sings sea shanties and stuff while we're moving. He's funny.
Jacob's hilarious. Well, I was getting ready to say I'll show you that heat light. There it is.
Yeah.
Look over here.
Alicia said, "We had crazy lightning there tonight." Alvin said, "What I said one night was, I got 2 words for you, and and it's not Merry Christmas." So now, yeah, he said, "I got 2 words for you, and it's not Merry Christmas." So now we show Santa and a Christmas tree.
That black rod is getting about.
Okay. If you put them in a Ziploc bag and fill it with water, then the fish keep a lot longer, Joe said.
If we catch a decent fish right here, it's going to be interesting getting over the bank.
Yep. Fishhead said it's storming here in Tallahassee. Brandon said our herring stick to the salt water. They don't get very big here, like 6 to 8 inches, and up in Alaska they get to like 8 to 10 inches. Good bait for salmon and sturgeon and halibut.
Oh yeah. Well, whatever it was, he either took the bait or I don't know what he done.
Yeah, Double Hook England tides flies stateside here.
You see that lightning?
Watch it not do it since we got the camera pointed over
It's
there.
a couple times since I got the camera pointed over. Just kind of flashing though. It's not no show or nothing.
Yeah, look, there's all kinds of room, Alicia. Look at this. Well, you can't see the end of the dock, but it's right there.
Here you go.
But they have the end rail down there is tilted in so that I guess it's handicapped accessible. But and then you whip her right back around there. It's a T-shaped dock. Alicia said that, look, there's plenty of room for me to fish right beside you, Cindy.
Come on down.
Yep.
Jump in your car.
You can be here in a little while. Mackerel and herring are good bait for cod. Ah,
That's them big fat fish, ain't it?
cod.
The ones deadliest catch go out and catch. I almost want to say their mouths are different, but they're kind of shaped like catfish.
Yeah, Alicia. Hopefully that'll be behind you pretty soon.
What?
Being the gimpy
Oh, she's got the
cast thing, soft cast.
I should say fish rod, but it just got a nip. Something out there's nipping on that bait. I don't know if it's big enough to eat it, but there's some kind of fish or something out there. There he is. There he is. He wanted it.
Well, I want him to want it. I want him to have it.
You know that hook, we'll give it to you. Hey, we'll never catch anything out here. There's turtles.
Brandon said we also have a run of smelt and anchovies and American shad. Fish around here, catfish really bite good on gizzard shads too, and white bass.
White bass, bluegill.
Sometimes bluegill, yeah. Certain kinds of fish.
It's okay. You can still with anything.
I asked you how you caught that little flathead the other night. You said he swallowed the bait. He's got a big old mouth.
Yeah. He swallowed that whole piece of bait. I pulled his stomach about halfway out, getting the hook out of it.
Oh, Lord.
I'm glad he had a big enough mouth so I could get my finger down in there. I had to turn the hook, that circle hook around. But he didn't bleed too bad, so he
Fish Head's he's maybe gonna do it on the live stream. He's gonna fly fish for bass. Like the stuff that Brandon has out there in Oregon is so vastly different from what we have here. It's weird how the fishing's different. We do not noodle, Fish Head. There's a few reasons why. For one, I really don't have any kind of want to be using my hand as bait and having a catfish try to swallow it. Yeah, I don't think that would be all that much fun. And you also don't know what you're going to get when you stick your hand in one of them holes. I mean, you could come up with a snapping turtle or anything like that. But if you do come out with a big old fish, I mean, what if he's real big and just decides that he wants to roll you around under the water for a little while?
Well, you got somebody there with you.
Yeah, I'd drown. But anyway, and another thing, when you reach in them boxes, that's their nesting. So, I mean, who's to say that when you let them go, that they go back in that box? If they don't go back in that box and they're leaving the eggs and stuff that they're protecting unguarded, and they're going to get snatched up by other fish and animals. So
all the panfish go in there and eat them.
Yeah. So then there you've disrupted the whole reproductive cycle of a big old catfish. Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of reasons why I don't noodle. I mean, to each their own. But I personally just don't want to do it. Because I thought about trying it. Just because I'll pretty much try anything once. But yeah, I talked to some people and, I agree that it probably does interrupt that reproductive cycle. Cass Blast chummed up his local pond today with sweet feed. Got to feed the fish that'll feed us. That fishing channel, hey? Alicia said, so far I've only tried casting my fly fishing setup in my driveway, but I can't wait to try it for real. They're like, fish heads like me either. It's kind of horrifying, LOL. Joe McGraw said, nope, I wouldn't either. You're right, Cindy. Brandon said, yep, Cindy, it's a lot different. We're closer to the coast, and our main artery river is the Columbia, which divides Oregon and Washington and goes up near Canada. Joe said he wouldn't eat the big fish anyway. Yeah, Jeff, you know, I'm a firm believer in knowing where you're putting your hands and what you're putting them into. That's, yeah. Fishing Channel says noodlers die every year in Oklahoma from drowning. Alicia said, I'm not going to noodle. Around here, down there next to where I live, there's a lot of trout fishermen. We have mountain streams and stuff. So there's lots of fly fishermen up in there. Fishhead used to fly for trout and salmon, but he lives in Florida now. Yeah, Joe, they do tear up your hands. And even if you're wearing gloves, I mean, your hands, there's no saying where they're going to bite on your hands, arms. I don't know. That's really dumb. I've been chewed this year by enough catfish to where I'm not going to invite it to happen. Okay. Sandy said she'll be up in a few. She's heading out the door now. That's kind of a pain. Alicia said she likes having all her fingers.
What?
She likes having all her fingers.
Oh, something like that. Me too.
Yeah, I can see it happening. I've seen some of them noodlers go up under the water. I mean, because I used to watch this show about them. Did you ever watch that show, Travis?
I watched.
It was about a noodling competition, I think.
Yeah.
And they had holes on the bottom.
Yeah.
Where they would go down and their feet, they would stick their feet out of the top of the water.
I think where they went down in a tunnel before.
Yeah. These people they weren't up next to the bank, noodling up under the edge of the bank. They were head down.
But I tell you what, the ones that I did see doing it on that show I watched, now they did keep them alive and everything, let them go, but they still disturbed all them there.
Right. But the thing about the going head down like that, you can't tell me that if
You better have somebody pull you out.
yeah, you can't tell me that if one grabbed a hold of your arm real good and started rolling around, that you may not be able to get your head back up above water before you needed to take a breath. Mr. Rogers said, I do love some good rainbow trout. That's what there is up in the Tellico, near where I live, Great Smoky Mountain National Park and stuff.
The lions out past that grass.
Fishing Channel said it's illegal in Missouri. Got to be smarter than the fish. Just got to offer them the right bait. But then they still might not eat and stuff. Fishing's something else. Hillbilly hand fishing was the show, Mr. Rogers said. I think that was what I used to watch.
Mr. Rogers knows everything.
He does. He's a font of information. And he caught a big old turtle.
He did catch big old turtle. That was huge. That was a huge turtle.
That was big.
You want that big turtle?
Go look at Mr. Rogers.
Go check out Mr. Rogers' channel.
And then go check out Turtle Lady.
Yeah. Turtle Lady also catches some turtles. Jefferson said, I'd like to get good at fly fishing, but barely do regular fishing as it is. Alicia said, no, nope, and no.
Yeah, I'll just watch them catch them turtles.
Cass Blast said, have you experimented with using pineapple chunks as cut bait? I've heard of using cherry tomatoes as bait before.
We haven't yet, but that is coming for
The
sure.
pineapple, yeah.
Come about Wednesday, that pineapple should be about done for us. Maybe Sunday, who knows? But we're gonna try that.
Why not? Alicia said, I'm not letting a snapping turtle get my fingers either. Brandon said, Cass Blast, I've mixed pineapple jello with chicken and did pretty good for channels on it. Alicia's got her own kit to tie her own flies.
That's cool.
Joe said it'd be like chumming while you're standing in a shark-infested water.
Don't run out of chum. Might not be no good anyway.
Mr. Rogers said, might catch a big old grass carp.
There's no telling what it is.
Yeah, we catch skipjack in here, and we've caught some white bass and stuff. But I don't know what all else.
There's everything in here.
Yeah.
Muskie, striper, trout, everything in this Clinch River.
Yeah, we don't usually fish with hot dogs. But I've heard a lot of people do. Soak them in Kool-Aid.
San Castle Level.
Lance McCougar.
We're doing Lance.
He said, hello, everyone, from Iroquois, Wisconsin. Iroquois. I hope I said that right.
Look, our wind changed direction.
Ray said, do you catch skipjack before you go fishing? We, back when the skipjack were hitting real well and were in our usual fishing spots, we did most of the time. We'd go catch skipjack before the weekend. And then Travis is a bait dealer, so yeah, we've been skipjack fishing a lot. They just
It's just so hot during the day right now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go chase them right now. I've got some in the freezer froze. So just vacuum seal them, stick them in the freezer.
we are not at Concord, Rudd.
The secret location, Rudd.
We're on a dock. I mean a pier,
He thinks we're at Concord Pier.
not Concord. If you go down there, we won't be there. Cass Blade said, I've never caught anything on hot dogs.
I don't know if I've ever used hot dogs.
Joe said, so it's brackish water, half salt. Where we're at, isn't it? You talking to me? Us?
Now we're fishing the Clinch River out of
Oak Ridge Rim. area.
probably, I don't know, 10, 15 miles below North Dam. Maybe more, I don't know.
We do use frozen bait. Some. If we don't go catch fresh bait, then we use some that he's caught and put in his freezer. He vacuum seals them and stuff. Because again, he is a bait dealer. We're kind of a long way from Concord. Brandon said, me too, no hot dog fish, and speak with the laughy face.
You get some hot dogs, go down there and build a fire and cook some hot dogs.
Rudd, we're on the Clinch.
The Clinch don't like Rudd.
He don't like the Clinch, and it don't like him, apparently.
Probably don't like us either, but
No.
they are getting a bite. Maybe unless it's something dragging the line.
Joe said, I think I told you this, but guys tell me they use ivory soap and shape it like an egg to catch big cats, but I don't know. I've heard something about fishing with soap. Rudd said duck pond.
Yeah, which duck pond?
Rick said I need a 20-pack of skip. I think we've talked about that before with Riggs. We'll ship them out. Airmail.
Looks like a bite there. I think that thing is like, that's a bite. Pick it up, lock, point it toward him and lock it. There you go. Hook him. Huh? He yanked it right out of his mouth.
I did.
He knows better.
I just wasn't quite sure how to
That's why I said point it toward him.
point toward him.
Yep.
Didn't hear that part. You pointed downstream?
Huh?
You pointed downstream?
Did I point it
No, I
downstream?
mean, what you mean?
Point it toward the line. Let him load it.
Oh,
Did you put the clicker back on?
I did.
I don't know what this other one's doing. Is something on the line or what?
Well, it's straight out. It's not going downstream.
Well, I know, so I threw it upstream.
Well, lock it downstream.
Pick it up and lock it down. He don't like this clicker fishing.
I know what you're saying now. We haven't put the fish since we first started fishing at Kingston.
Yeah, I know it.
I believe it was current,
You
maybe.
gotta got to treat them different. And see, it's probably cutting the full line if he hits on it now. So
Yeah.
tap on one, get that there.
Well, I'm a little upset about pulling that.
Yeah,
Yeah, and let him load up on it and then pull back.
yeah, you got to feel that he's there, dude. Can't yank it. Circle hook.
Yeah. This river is different than what we've been doing.
No bait.
No bait. Fishing on credit. At least she used grilled hot dog pieces. She went around and collected everyone's half-eaten dogs they were throwing away at the family cookout. Mr. Rogers said, do y'all run into, here she is. We were up at the, hello, Sandy Toes.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
It turned
that's
into a nice
beautiful where you
day.
are. It does look nice out there. Why are them other ones vibrating?
Because, I mean, both working.
Oh, that ain't worth nothing. Oh, no. We're having trouble fishing
I
this
can't
river.
see the chat, so you're it, Cindy.
Blame it, don't send it.
It's my fault.
Let that fish take off. Oh, no.
Yeah. Sorry it took me a minute to come over here and find you. We were
That's
both
all
at
right.
the rods. Mr.
I'm gonna
Rogers said, he said, do y'all run into Shane from Modder's Monsters out there? Awesome dude. We actually do run into Modder from time to time.
Yes, we do.
Lance had a long drive and he's finally relaxing at the beautiful old farmhouse Airbnb in a small country town. Cool, Lance. That sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not freezing, Sandy?
No, I'm getting burnt.
Oh, no.
The rain clouds are still here. They're just off to my right. So I might get rained on, but I'll get burnt first.
So no cardigan?
No, I've got a t-shirt on. I still got my tracky dacks. I'm still bogan. Don't think I'm not.
Hey, Buck Williams.
Hey,
He said,
Buck.
howdy ho, neighbors.
Howdy-ho. Got my sunglasses.
So Alicia wants everybody's half-eaten hot dogs.
What in the world for?
Because she said the best time she ever had fishing on hot dogs, they were grilled hot dogs. And she went around at the family cookout and asked everybody for their half-eaten dogs.
The extra flavor.
There you go. She doggy bagged it for the kiddies. Rutherford said, "Where y'all at? I'm coming after work." I told you we're up here on the clinch. I don't know exactly how to tell you where it is.
Is the wind annoying?
No, I can barely hear it.
Okay.
Let him come up here. We'll leave right after the garage filled out. Hey, we ain't fishing this place no more.
Ain't fishing here no more?
Yeah.
We're not fishing here anymore, Red.
How
Not
do you
sure it's
bring
worth it.
comments?
All we can do is manage to catch is grass.
How do you see the comments?
On yours it would be under
I'm a newbie. Look out.
do you have like a post comments under more?
Oh, more? Hang on. Oh, there you are. I don't want to type because I'm more than likely going to stuff my phone up. Just want to see what everyone else is saying. Hey, I see you now. Look at you people.
Daddy, you don't have to catch fish, so.
Well, the tide's at the low at the moment. It'll start running in the next 10, 20 minutes.
Grass.
What are you fishing with? The
Blood
worms? Okay.
Blood beach worms.
Fishing Channel said if it's prepped correctly, frozen bait works fine. Yeah. We always or he always freezes it really quickly.
I actually pulled these out of a pack.
Yeah, this is frozen bait. Lance said I'm 35 minutes from the Mississippi River at the moment. Hey, Rusted Pioneering. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in.
Good.
Rex.
Light on my rod. No, that's just the wind, dude. That's just the wind.
We hope he catches a shark. We use 10-aught circle hooks, Cast Blast.
Ray, I am an equal opportunist. I don't care.
You're catching whatever, huh?
I'm a whatever girl.
Well, it really opens your chances for catching something.
Someone's
there.
flying a drone. I can't see it, but I can hear it. Come show me where the fish are, dude.
Fishhead said, I got skunked 2 times so far. I'm not a catfisher, but I want to break the seal. Rutherford, do you know where the new pier is? Gibbs? It's Gibbs Park. It's a brand new T-dock up here on the clinch. But it sucks.
You don't want to come through?
I don't even probably want to know, Buck. Mr. Rogers said, I'm trying to wean myself off of clicker fishing and prop them straight up. It makes more sense. Well, when we're not fishing off the pier and stuff, we usually have them straight up in that rod holder. And I would rather probably watch them when they've been locked down than the clicker. Sometimes the clickers will run you to death.
I don't like to fish. But you can say
Well, when you have to use them, you have to use them.
JBD, welcome to the end of my street.
To the end of the street.
Yeah, end of the street. This is over here. This is the end of the island for me. After that, it's just national park. You can't get over there. And the dark line on the horizon is the mainland of Australia.
Oh, that's cool. Uncle Rudd wants to see your toes.
Really? There you go.
And they're sandy. Look at that.
Imagine that.
Uncle Rudd wanted to see Sandy's toes.
man,
They are sandy.
yeah.
Was it a big old splash?
It's a sand island. What do you expect?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy. Well, at least I can please one man today.
Alicia said the best day of fishing with hot dogs by a long shot.
I'm gonna have to try that.
The fish like them grilled, apparently.
Seems like it'd stay on a little bit better.
Yeah, they probably would be tougher. It is a beautiful day where you are. It makes me want to be there and not here.
Screenshot it and send it to him, Kate. And then I'll just have to get Caitlin to whisper at him, Sandy Toe sent through a toe pic. Or he'll be bouncing out of his bed. And they're blue too, so it's like his favorite color.
There you go. Yep, Joe, we're fishing with her. She's fishing there for whatever she can get to buy. And I'm behind in chat. Okay, thank you, Brandon. I'm catching up. And I'm way behind.
And you're behind in chat. We're bloody useless together.
Why am I so far behind in chat? Okay, I'm caught up. Hey, Sharon Chavez.
Hey, Sharon. I think someone's found my bait.
Rudd said that Gibbs was too far. That he was going to go home to his bed and his dog. Yeah, it's not too far from the house. Up here. I took a nap this afternoon and it was so hot today that we did not want to get out till after dark, but it feels real good right now. I actually expected it to be way more warm and muggy right now than it is.
I moved my office around today and I hurt my back moving my bookcase because I was way too lazy to unpack it first. I was going to pike, but just Cindy and Travis show.
Well, now there you are.
And then I stacked it out the door. I was like, what else is going to happen? It comes in threes, right?
How far can you walk out through there?
So you're sitting at 2 right now if it comes in threes?
Yeah, I got one more.
Well, you might as well just go ahead and stub your toe or something out there to get it over with.
I don't want a hook in the hand.
No.
We're not.
That's cool, though.
Hey, Joe, I didn't even see you in here.
I figured there'd be more waves.
That fishing channel. Oh, this is the quiet side of the island. The other side of the island's where the surf's at because it's the ocean front. This is the quiet side, the shelter. You go that way and it follows the coastline up and then back out to the ocean. And you go that way, it goes under the bridge and back out to the ocean.
Bug said, Cindy, I recorded some of the fights the other night when I was watching you. It was so epic I wasn't watching you much.
That fishing channel, specific species. Not really. I'm on a huge
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah, I guess so.
Grand, flathead, lighting, Taylor. I don't know if I could tailor this far in. Something that likes the sand flats, because you go out sand flat and then it hits reed bed, and then you've got a huge sand flat over that side, and then it comes out to the channel on this side. So
She said, there's the end of the island, and that black line right there is mainland Australia.
Oh, okay. How deep is it out there, Sandy?
hey, Chucky.
Hey, Chucky.
Hey.
He asked how deep it was.
I don't know. Just here, there's a bunch of kayakers. If they got off their kayaks, they'd probably be in chest deep water. And then when you go out into the channel, it can drop off a good chunk.
Yeah.
A good chunk out there. I don't know how deep it is out in the channel.
It's deep enough for you to catch a shark then.
Oh, easy. Easy.
Lord have mercy. I can see Sandy with a shark on now.
Please don't. I'm not equipped to take that off right now. Not even a stingray. Can we not?
It would actually probably spool your line unless you got really big gear. It'd spool you and break you.
I seen somebody fight a stingray or whatever you want to call them, stingray, Monterey, whatever. Man, for hours and hours, and it get out there and it dig into sand and you can't even move it.
Yeah. It's not that. It's just getting it off. Like,
Aaron wants to see a great white.
oh, I ain't gonna get a gray white here. Not this side. The other side, you'd probably get a juvenile during the winter. Not here.
Ray wants to know if you ever walk out with the cast and then bring the rod back to the sand so that you can get into deeper water.
Possibly if I got shorts on, but I've got track pants on. I didn't bring swimmers today.
It turned off a little cool on her again today.
Yeah, I just cut the line. So I ain't fighting the stingray today.
No.
I could eat, but no. It's like one side of my body's getting burnt and the other side's cold because of the breeze.
You're going to have to rotate.
Like a rotisserie chicken.
Get over there on the other side of your rod so you can still watch it and just have your back to the water.
Jeez.
You got to be even.
Someone set a timer so I don't get tan lines, right?
The next time we see you on somebody's live, you'll be like half red and half pale. Right down the middle of your face.
Greg, it's winter still. It's freezing out here.
Aaron said, who wears pants to the beach? Shaking my head. Yeah, she's just coming off winter.
I wouldn't be wearing track pants if it was summer. Trust me, I would die of heat stroke first. Do you know what I forgot though? I forgot my snacks.
Oh,
Well,
she forgot her snacks. How can you be fishing without snacks?
I forgot my snacks.
We got fudge rounds in the car all the time. He keeps it one of the jumbo boxes in the car all the time. When he runs out, he buys another one.
Mm.
You got to have fishermen. Got to have snacks. We hit McDonald's up on the way here. I'm surprised Travis don't turn into a
Saturday. Our
McDonald's.
McDonald's will shut at 3 p.m. It's Saturday. The Islanders do not like working of an afternoon. Sometimes they can be in deeper water, but there's a reed bed just off the bank here, and they tend to sit in the reed bed and then on the edges, and coast out over the sand flat when something floats by. Don't burn my cheeks. I'll keep that in mind, Rudd.
Hey, Michelle
got me on
Mason.
If I'm on a rotisserie timer, I'll be fine.
Hey, Grumpy.
Hey, Michelle. Grumpy.
Grumpy said, I need to get all that sand off my webbed feet.
Catch sand crab.
Don't eat none of them sand.
Joe said, Slack and Sandy need to catch some sand crabs now, LOL.
Probably. The tide's on a run in there, so I'm going to be moving in a minute.
Fishing Channel said, if you had a cast net, you could catch snacks, Sandy. JBT said, Star Crunch is my favorite snack. I saw a video of you eating Star Crunches, sitting in the car, hiding from Sharina. Hot Mess said, I want to detect that beach, though. I'd be doing it while waiting for a bite. Michelle and Grumpy.
Look out, I've got company.
Man, that's a big fish.
I hope whatever's over there hits, and we're getting a bite right there.
Ooh.
Get it.
David Smith said it's 1:20 p.m. here, and Sandy goes to the beach, and it's cold enough to wear pants. Sandy, you're killing me here. Hey, Size Matters. Andrew, how are you doing?
Surf fishing? Hey, Size Matters. Surf fishing is totally different here. I don't know how it is over there. I'm assuming it'd be similar. But we need like big rods, big weights, because the current just annihilates your bait.
Rick says he's good as long as he has drinks. He don't need the snacks.
I'm like a horrible snacker.
Ray said he wants to start surf fishing. Did you have it for a second?
I think it was a star. I'm not sure. I don't know
We
what
are
it was.
way behind the chat. Oh my gosh.
What?
He took everything.
He cut it?
Yeah.
Oh, probably was a gar.
Yeah, he took it. I almost got it
Austin.
clean off.
Welcome
I wonder if it was a
in.
muskie.
I have
Did it take down good?
Oh, he had it. I mean, he was just sitting there digging at it. I mean, he had it in his mouth.
Alicia, you must have saw the same video I saw.
Joe, it's 68 Fahrenheit right now. It's cold. Hey, Lance.
Weedhopper said, Alicia, my dad and I used to metal detect a few beaches here in Oregon. He also made a small gold dredge with a sluice box. It was fun when I was a kid.
Hey, Rebel. Hey, Lisa.
How are y'all doing? Welcome in. Hey, Austin.
Austin's heading to bread.
Heading to bread?
Bed. I read it as bread, but it's bed. Just with an A.
I'm surprised they didn't ask you if you got your spooks. I bet it takes mail a long time to get over there from here.
I'll be back. Hang on.
Okay. Oh, Alicia's getting a gold pan and some bags of pay dirt to pan. Going to a gold mine camp this fall too. I can't wait. That is really cool. I didn't know you could order that stuff. That's cool, Ray. Lighter rods because the surf fish are smaller, but have longer surf rods to catch the leopard sharks. How far am I behind again? I cannot keep up with chat.
I'm going to have to move in a minute. Because my rod wasn't near the water, and now it's starting to get wet.
The water's about to get right up there to it, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm starting to see the little, there's like just, I don't know if you can see it, about a foot off the tide line. I can start to see the bait fish. You know, when they like swim past and you see the flashes? See that. So I'm gonna move my basket first. And then if the tide's running, probably lost bait by now.
Once it starts coming in, it comes up pretty quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, still runs fast. I'll put this way back up the beach.
Hey, Gray Wolf, how you doing? He said, "Hey, has the Skunk Queen, Miss Sandy, caught anything yet?"
Skunk Queen?
That's what Gray Wolf called her. Show him catch something. Somebody's gonna have to catch something. We got stuff breaking off all our gear.
Hey, Skip.
I actually think it's where she's at, since the island curves around there, and then the mainland is right there. It's probably protected, kind of where it doesn't have the bigger waves and stuff on it.
Oh, that hurt.
Good luck tomorrow in that, Andrew, if you're still in here. I ain't no telling how far I am behind in chat. I can't keep up tonight. Lance is drinking White Russians. Come on. All right, I'm caught up again. Sorry if I miss anything you say. If you wanted to have it read, just drop it in there again. It is moving pretty good. Chat is. So if I read most comments, then I'm getting behind. So when I catch up, I'm probably going to miss something. I apologize. 37 awesome people in here watching us catch grass and garb, apparently.
I think that it could have been a gar. It's something with sharp teeth. If he cut it straight off. I keep hearing something big out there, though.
Yeah, I keep hearing something splash. I can't believe how cool it is after as hot as it was today.
It's good, don't it? Come on.
We were having tow motor drivers passing out and everything today in work. No. Alicia hurt herself running at a metal detecting competition.
What on earth are you running for, girl?
I don't imagine she'll be doing it again for a little while. JBT said every time I hear White Russian drink, it reminds me of the Big Lebowski. And the rug that tied the room together. Well, Alicia, you can say that you either go big or go home, because you went for it, apparently. We were spinning. She's walking out there.
Oh, Lisa?
Yeah. She's in the water. No. I don't want Sandy to get eaten by a shark on my show. Lance said, weed hopper, they're dangerous. They go down super smooth, the White Russians. There you go, Sandy.
The water's actually warmer than the air temperature.
I bet it is.
Lose my bait.
Man, you make me want to go to the beach. Missouri's going to drop down into the mid 80s.
Oh, we've been in the 80s normally for like the past week and a half.
Well, I wish we could see some 80s. It's hella hot here, like in the mid to upper 90s. Well, I think it was 95 today. That's why we were like, nope, we're not getting out till dark. We'll probably be out in the heat some tomorrow when we're going on Jacob's boat tomorrow.
Maybe if it don't storm.
Yeah, if it storms, he's not going to be anywhere near the lightning.
So I followed Ray's instructions and I went out. I threw past the weed bed. So fingers crossed. Because inside it was just the little stuff's found me so far.
Joe McGraw said, Sandy, no noodling for great whites now while you're out there. And then JBT wants you to make a sand angel.
A sand angel? No, that's just gonna chafe my skin like no one's business.
There you go. Why are you trying to chafe?
No.
Why are you trying to chafe for JBT?
I didn't know. I really wish you guys could see this eagle flying around. He's so pretty.
Ray said, catch a lunker.
Well, start doing your fish dance for me, Ray.
Yeah.
I do it, I'm gonna fall over.
Throw some pineapples up in chat. Maybe one of us will catch something.
Make a sandcastle hopper. I could do that. That's easy.
Fishing Channel said we've been in the hundreds, 115 to 118 real feel. It sucked this past week. That sounds like JBT's weather.
That's my summer.
Ugh.
That's summer. I should not have walked out. This air is cold now. My shorts.
Light one of them little hut things on for.
Act like a dog that has worms.
What?
JBT said, act like a dog that has worms, Sandy.
Yeah, I can see her out
I
there
don't even know what that looks like. What the hell?
dragging her butt around on the ground.
No.
Rex said the eagle is good luck.
I need to go get my rubber ducky. That's what I need.
You didn't bring the rubber ducky?
I did.
Okay. You need to put it next to your rod. Ray said, I just did 3 back flips and then hit the splits to a handstand. Guaranteed fish.
What do these men think I am?
That's what he did.
Rubber ducky.
There it is.
The little rubber duck.
Rubber ducky.
Weed said, JVT, scoot, scoot, scoot.
No. Rubber ducky.
JBT, you need to make a short of that. You out there on the grass doing that.
Grumpy's sending pineapples and magic wands.
I think they're hammers, not magic wands.
He says they're magic wands, the hammers.
That's his version.
You are insane.
Brandon said, there's Grumpy, boing, boing, boing. Alicia said, did I just hear pineapple?
Sure did. That's all I gotta say.
Brandon's got the eyeballs in chat.
Oh, jeez.
Ray said, I did that. I just did that for you, Sandy. I want to see what kind of fish you got out there.
Uh-huh.
I want a picture. It didn't happen.
I want to fish too. This is the first time I've been day fishing in over a year. I don't even know.
Quit nighttime the last time, didn't you?
Yeah, with hog legs, it was like
Yeah.
7 o'clock at night.
But you ended up catching like 2 or 3, didn't you?
I think I caught, from memory, there was like a sand whiting, which is what I expect to be here. And then that night we caught a grunter brim. And I haven't caught a grunter since I was 9, 10 years old. They're big
Okay.
fish.
Yeah, I heard somebody the other day talking about grunters.
Does it grunt?
Yeah, it sounds like when you know how you guys have your catfish and they like talk to you?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh, okay.
We call them grunters because you can get ones that are similar looking, but they don't make the sound, and they're just brim.
Lance said he missed fishing in the ocean, and Ray said, "I'm telling you, I almost snapped my spine, but I got it done."
I bet he did. He did some backflip.
Oh dang!
He should have done that and got out of JBT's basement.
Brandon said, pineapples sound tasty."
Look, if I can't walk out my front door without falling over with my gear, there's no way I'm surviving a flip. All right.
Grumpy
Not
said,
my
when I have a computer issue at work, I break out the hammer magic wand to entertain the customer while I troubleshoot the equipment. So that explains that.
I'm fixing it. Shut up.
This is not a hammer. It is a magic wand. Watch me wield it.
Watch me wield it. I love our chat.
Ray said I tried to, but he weakened me with all that old carp.
You were in the basement a long time. Good night, Lance.
Night, Lance.
Night.
Enjoy that Airbnb and stuff and where you are. Have
Sounds
fun.
like serious.
JBT said day fishing is whack. Did it all week. I'm working on getting my vampire schedule back. Getting my vampire schedule back.
I probably won't catch anything until like sunset, which is in another, what are we, nearly 2:30, 3, 4, 5, another 3 hours. I predict to not catch a dang thing.
JBT said I was keeping him malnourished. Ray said I've been eating my spinach since then. I don't think he's afraid anymore.
He's turning into Popeye. We just don't know it.
Yeah, no more basement for him.
Nuh-uh. You're gonna have to rough handle him to get him back in there, JBT.
Ray said, right, why, JBT? That was messed up.
Yeah.
I need a rent a snack delivery. I don't care about rent fish. I need a rent a snack.
Call DoorDash.
Do you guys have anything like Uber Eats or DoorDash or anything over there?
Yeah, maybe on the mainland, not on the island. We don't.
Well, there you go. You need to start it.
Business opportunity.
No. I'm semi-retired. I am not picking up any more work.
Well, that's why you just get you like 4 or 5 people and you make them run it and you just collect the money. See?
Just pimp out my people.
Grumpy said, I've been trying to sharpen my number 2 pencil joke, but can't come up with anything.
You're just not cutting it.
He's not.
I was not.
Got a good point on it.
That's not a good point.
Can't get to the point, or he can't put a point on it.
I don't know.
I gotta be really, really PG because I got a young lady behind me.
Right. JBT said, call it Sandy Eats, become a famous DoorDasher. A famous DoorDasher.
Not today.
What would they call you? You wouldn't be an influencer then. What would you be called?
Broke. That's what I'd be called.
Exactly.
This wind is messing with my head.
Joe said JBT gives a new name for misery, like the movie. Probably flogged him as well.
Oh, geez.
Bug said, Sandy, you should post some video of your dad's woodworking. And
Yeah.
there you go.
Why? He'd probably look at me while I'm standing in his shop with that look that old dads give their children when they're annoying them silently and tell me to get out of his shop, if I'm honest.
JBT
Like,
said that you could use his PayPal to get your payment.
I don't even know if my dad would know how to set up PayPal. He would accuse me of touching his gear, for one, and I'd have to prove that I didn't touch a dang chisel or a plane blade or a file or any other woodworking manifestation in that shop.
You're gonna be out there fingerprinted off.
Yeah. My fingers would be gone, and then I'd have to prove that I need them because I'm innocent. I've sliced my hands open on those chisels once before. I learned the hard way.
Bug said maybe some of his finished work then. And Ray said, not old guys like people who are interested in their stuff.
Well, he doesn't do like the wood turning and stuff like that. He does the big scale stuff. Like,
God, we went there.
yeah, I know, and I'm ignoring it. No, I think one of my proudest things Dad's ever done was a bunch of columns inside a shopping center, and he bent. We had like 16 water baths and molds set up for these timber beams, and we just bent them for like 8 weeks.
We know you didn't, Ray, but that's just where we go with it anyway. We can't help it. You'll get used to it.
So what was it?
Ray, you should be seasoned by now. You've been around me long enough.
Rex said, Sandy, go move something in his shop.
Oh, God, I don't want to die.
And Jefferson said, simple, don't mess with a man's tools.
If I even moved his bloody Stanley knife or his tape measure to the other end of the bench, like, you guys just want to see me get switched, don't you? Like, you tell me to go and pick a willow so I can get my ass swapped.
Ray said, you guys got a dirty mind. Well, duh. Then he said, interested in their hobbies. He rephrased it.
Dad,
Joe
I love
said
the hobby.
Joe said you shouldn't mess with a guy's gear. Well, not always.
No, it depends on the context, all right? Depends on the context. And sometimes I'll just mess with you just because I can.
Travis don't mind when I mess with his gear.
But Travis would mind if I did. See, it's all in the context.
It is all in the context.
Hey, Brian.
Brian B. He said, yo, what up, ladies, and you fart blowers?
I think there's only 4 of us ladies in here, so that's the majority of the chat then.
Grey Wolf said, if it wasn't for the gutter, my mind would be homeless. Mine too.
Oh, Lord.
Grumpy said, we are never too old to get a switching.
Oh, my God, no.
I figured them right on up until I lost my mom.
My dad's thrown like an empty cardboard box at my head when I wasn't listening to him on time.
Now, Ray, what kind of fun would that be? He said, I need to think about what I say before I write it down. That's good.
JVT, all right, JVT wants to know how bad that was. I walked in when I was 16. I just finished my woodworking shop at school, and I'd made a side table with all the little fancy bows on it. And I walked in because I was proud as punch, and I knew he wouldn't criticize it because I was like, ain't real attentive on detail. And I walked in, and me being the klutz I am, I tripped. And what do you do when you trip? You stick your hand out. And I stuck my hand out, and I pushed 3 chisels, 4 planes, something else that was super expensive, a laser level, and something else off his woodworking table in my mission to not fall over on my face. So,
You get in trouble for that.
well, not for that, no, but the table ended up pushing over everything that was on the wall. So that's probably what I did get in trouble for.
Oh. Rex said he was an angel.
Yeah, right.
Billy said, the question is Travis going to be mad if Cindy shares her gear?
Yeah, Travis, are you going to be angry if I touch her gear? Inquiring minds want to know.
That's her gear. I expect her to make the judgment of her gear.
I police my own gear.
It's her discretion.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to move again.
They're not getting me in trouble.
Sam said, I want to get into woodworking so bad. Mark said he can't wear a hat due to his halo. Well, there's so many angels in here. Wow.
Something to do with the lost sand angel.
I tell you what, my chat is just filled with little cherubs.
Amazing how you managed that.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Them their horns are holding up their halos.
What type of little Pied Piper game did you play before you came up?
You got it?
Oh, yeah, I do got it.
Oh, fish on. You don't know if you do?
Oh, I got it. I just don't know what it is.
What in the- It's too dark. That light does not penetrate the dark at all. Well, we have a fish. Oh, it's a little. Is it a little flathead?
I think so. No, it might be a channel cat. Like a channel cat.
Well,
You see how good it's hooked?
no. We're gonna have to take a chance on it, I reckon.
Yeah, I'll pull him up. He ain't that big. It comes off. I guess it just comes off.
Woo! Oh, he's a pretty good little channel cat. The skunk is off the show. It's a fishing show now. And he's talking. He's a grunter. I think stuff with drift would be cool, Joe. Look at there. It's a little fish.
Not real big.
Oh, he's a little guy.
He's a little channel cat. Was he about whisker hooks? He's bleeding out of the corner of his mouth there.
Yeah.
Good job.
Nice. Pitch him.
I don't know what you can see or if you can see.
Wah, wah, wah.
This tide's coming in faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, you've had to back up a couple times, haven't you?
Yeah, it's just coming in on the left. It's like circling around, so I'm like stuck out in a sandbar.
Did she say she was stuck out in the sandbar?
No, I don't think she's stuck out in the sandbar.
Not yet. If I don't keep an eye on it, I will be.
It'll go around her.
Oh, really?
Then you'll start watching me swim.
It's coming up around her.
I see what you're saying.
Y'all are, JBT said people use my halo as a noose. How far behind am I? They got my attention with the wood spirits thing they were talking about. Well, Sam's about to get into it. She's got a Dremel and she's about to buy a couple of saws.
Who?
Twisted, yeah, she's wanting to get into woodworking.
No.
I can see it. That would be cool.
It's very time consuming.
And Travis
Her
has done some of that.
woodworking. I reckon her woodworking along with her resin art would be amazing.
Yeah.
Ruffy said he thinks he hears the rumble of thunder. Rex said it's a big spider. There's some spiders on this pier. I'm steering clear of them, though. I'm sitting kind of in the middle.
Holy moly, this tide is coming in fast.
Sandy, what was that you was showing? Cross stitch?
So I do embroidery, cross stitch, stuff like that, but my
Right.
money comes in commissions where I design, not actually
Right.
stitch.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay.
cool.
Yeah.
I used to do counted cross stitch and all that all the time. I can do all kinds of needlepoint embroidery and stuff. I used to do it. I don't have the patience to sit down with it too long anymore.
So the
All the-
company I commission for actually gets me to we call it translate because you got to put it through the computer. It's just paintings. So a painting will be commissioned by an artist. The artist gives their approval for it to be translated over to cross stitch. And that's what I do. I translate the artwork through a software, go back color correct, make sure everything looks all right when you break a painting down into squares. And then send her out to a publisher to make sure that my color corrections are right. Because we've got to convert colors into threads that are made from cotton and silk, and they take up dye works differently. So you might dye something that's cotton and silk in the same dye, but the color will take differently. So the color comes out differently. So you've got to make sure it all works across the board, and
That's cool.
that's all we do. Yeah. So
Brandon?
essentially, I look at math paper all day with colors on it.
That's cool,
Does
though.
your eyes- does your eyes in.
Brandon, I did forget to say backflip.
Yeah.
I was going to do that.
Scoop. Scoop, scoop. I'm getting outfished right now. There's like 4 lads to my left and 2 to my right now.
Looks like we're getting ready to be waterlogged.
Mm. I just want to tell them to piss off. Look, 3 of them are young lads. If they catch something, I'll be happy. I don't care.
Yeah.
If I see a young one catching fish before I do, I ain't complaining.
No, never.
Let's go take the rod from them, Sandy. Tell them ladies first.
Oh yeah, because that'll go down like hotcake. Some adult just roughhousing a young kid for their fishing rod.
Yeah, but you can pull the female card. Kids, females, I think you get away with it.
Just go over and take the rod from them and push them down into sand and say, "Don't be ridiculous."
And smile at them.
Go back to bed. No, I'm joking. They look like 16. 16 if he's lucky, 12, 14.
We got 2 of them getting hit. I think that one's in the other one though.
Cast on their spot. They're on lures, so I don't know. They might be more successful than I am.
It might be.
Do you know? I'm about to move again. We're not at high tide yet. Tide is coming in. I've got another 10 meters to go up the beach before we're at high tide.
Yeah, you getting ready to get water low. Can you tell, Cindy?
Now's a good time to act like a dog with worms.
You may have something. I don't know.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no. Look, they wouldn't leave. They'd just make sure they clear around me when they go past.
What she's got going on over here?
Are there Karens in Australia? I swear that Karen, the word Karen was invented in Australia. There's always some biddy that doesn't like what the younger generations are doing. It has to make a vocal vote on.
You had to get it out. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing.
Most times we just tell them to go back to their retirement home and be quiet. Have a biscuit.
But I can't now.
It's so pretty here right now.
What's this one?
Just show them some cleavage. Not at their age.
Is that one getting something off? I got a few
You got fish?
others.
You got one. Got another kennel cat. If I can get him up here.
Get it. Get it.
Right.
Get it. Get it. No one's watching the chat, by the way. I'm watching them. Someone's got a catfish here today. There's another little guy.
Oh, he's got red marks coming.
This water up here is a lot cooler. They may
See on spawn, you think?
be on,
Coming off?
Coming off spawn, maybe. I don't know.
Mr. P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. We're on the dot.
There's some more flash in it.
Oh, hang on.
I better read chat. Hang on.
There you go.
Here we go. Sandy, I need to catch up. Yep. I know.
Camera.
I'm really bad at this whole phone thing.
Yeah, it's different. I was messing around on the computer last night and it was so much different. Yeah, that one's a little bit bigger.
Good fish.
JBT says I should start barking and scooting towards them. Oh, gosh. Welcome in, Dave.
He's cold. That water's cold out there.
Ray says you should have kept the other one and fry them up.
I was messed up with actually frying them out of here too.
This water's not dirty like that other.
Quality over quantity. I'd be happy with one fish. I'm not going to be greedy.
All right, he's going back. Here in Tennessee, we like to respect our wildlife. He's trying to slap me.
Hang on a second. I'll get that light and steam better.
Swoop him. Go woof woof ruff ruff.
There you go.
Oh, I would go viral with that, JBT.
He's a fat little one.
You got a big spit spot on his head.
Yeah.
Skip says he'd release them 2 fish into Lake Crisco. Is it Crisco? I think I said that right.
Crisco? Yeah,
Like-
that's oil.
Like Crisco grease.
Hard to catch up when you can't muster a bite. Yes, sir. JBT says, Cindy said he's cold. Wear his nipples hard, Cindy.
Yes.
Wear his nipples hard. We want to know, inquiring minds.
His nipples are hard. They can cut glass.
She said they could cut glass.
Cut glass. There we go.
Backflip.
Welcome in, LG Bass. How you doing? I'm going to have to move in a minute. They were perfect dinner bites. That's what's going on.
Well, we're catching fish.
Yeah, them would have made some good catfish nuggets.
See, the water's like It's already here. It's gonna cut me off.
You better move.
I'm gonna move as soon as you get back to this chat.
You're
Or is
gonna
Travis on chat? Is Travis on chat? Can he see?
I've got it.
Got it.
My hair
You
got
don't
hung
got
in the tripod. Okay.
Got it. Got
Hey,
it.
babe.
You don't got it.
I got
Kinda
it.
got it.
Got it. Don't get trapped, Sandy. Move.
I'm moving, girl.
Listen, sashay on out of there.
Stay out of there.
Sashay out there.
Yeah.
God, I need snacks. This is unfair.
You need to have somebody deliver you, bring you some snacks. She's running to grab her pole. Grab that pole.
It's not going anywhere. It's the worst that could happen. Ducky's on it. She'll float. The battery pack might, but not. But
Brandon said backflip, score 7. Woo woo. Ray said, no, I wanted that one.
Because it's nipples and cards.
Think he wanted to eat it. What's going on, Tom? Grey Wolf said, dip the catfish in Frank's Red Hot, then flour and fry them up. That actually probably would be pretty good. Ray said, get away from that water. It will rust your reel up. JBT wants her to scoot over. Hey, Huckleberry. What's up, huh? Miss Sharon. I'm glad we're catching something. I bet it is, LG. Your partner in crime there on the dock is down with the COVID. That sucks. Beck said, no, let that little fish go. We have 35 people in here watching Sandy run from the rising tide.
Run, Sandy, run! We'll see Forrest's boat go by there, and he's going to jump in here in a second.
Yeah, that stuff sucks.
Good.
I figure everybody eventually it's going to come around and everybody gets it. It's going to be like the flu.
Well, I don't want it again.
Me neither. I'll be mad. I'll be mad.
I'll be mad. Be like that catfish.
I'll be mad. Mad. That's the only time I ever say mad like that is when I'm talking about the fish. He was mad. What are you doing, Brandon? He's laughing at you. I'm not sure about which particular thing.
Probably. Ain't no tell. Okay.
Yeah, a wrestler named Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt died. I don't keep up with wrestling. It would have to be like one of the huge names in it before I would know who you're talking about.
So she done heard something over there. She's looking behind her now over here.
I like to see if I can see everything.
Remember that possum that was over here that one day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that little tile.
Yeah, and he went down under him rock.
I didn't know possums would go in the big rip rack.
And I was poking him with that rod.
Yeah. Rex said
I just went to go cast and the line got caught around rubber ducky. My whole weight just shifted off the sand.
Oh no.
You nearly saw me cark myself. Would have been hilarious.
Did you lose the rubber ducky?
No, Rubber Ducky's still there, but Rubber Ducky nearly had me going for a swim.
Ray said in Ohio, if it's over 35, you got to let it go. He did them.
There.
Oh, he was laughing at the Forrest Gump boat coming by.
You didn't see that boat come by? Gump boat? Forrest was waving. We figured he was going to jump in.
Oh, he was 36 and had a heart problem. He got the coronavirus and had a heart attack.
Well, that wasn't good.
No, that's young.
I remember
Ray
one
said-
of my best friends, Mark, had a huge heart attack in year 12, so it's like senior year. Had this massive
Dang.
heart attack.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. Scared everybody.
Ray said that
We
should
have
hold you
never
over,
heard
Sandy.
someone- Never heard someone having one so young. 5 minutes. Ray, the way this tide's coming in, I'm going to be like 3 minutes. If I'm
Really?
lucky. I'm getting my steps in today.
How far does it go in and out?
Well, get out of it. Shit. I got a bird trying to get my bait. Get out of it.
Grumpy said it's the pop right in the morning.
Yeah, you're on camera now. I don't know if you can see this dang bird. So this is the high tide line where my basket is. The water's over there now, but we're at halfway. Normally it'll stretch right out to where that deep line is on a low tide.
Darker spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a long way.
She runs out. We've got really like flat sand. And bring my bait back down, scavenger. But
What
yeah,
about-
the water's coming in here. It'll come round here and connect up with that there. So that's why I'm running. Getting out of breath. Getting up and down.
Are you leaving your? Are you hitting your release and just pulling your rod in?
No,
And
because
leaving
every
it out
time I've
there?
moved so far, I've lost bait. But I changed bait from bloodworms. There's nothing there. Go away, you fucking bird. Go away. Bastard. There's nothing there. This bird is not scared of me at all. I can literally not even scare a bird.
There's nothing there.
I am not fearless.
Brandon said, "Good night, Grumpy." Hops back to the left. Boing boing. They
I
drag
am
him
not
up.
see this bird. I don't know if you can see this bird, but I don't know if you can zoom camera. No, not that one. He's literally standing right next to my basket, having a sticky beak. There's nothing in there, you stupid thing.
Run over and catch him.
Catch him with the basket.
Catch him with the basket.
Set him up. Stick a stick under it in a line, and then when he gets under it, yeah,
You see me trying to throw him out on the line?
So, two wrestlers died. Another one died apparently. Hey, JBT said, "I don't see no scoop marks, only footprints."
Yeah, because I'm not a dang dog. Hit it with a sandal. What do you think I'm throwing at it, JBT? It's not scared of me. Apparently I'm
JBT said, "Hit it with a sandball."
I'm trying, but it's not scared of me. Apparently, I am not scary enough.
Ray said, "Open the bell and walk back. Catch whatever is moving in with the tide."
I'm trying.
Ray said he can mock a crow.
I did put a sandball at him. It moved 2 foot to the right and then came back. I am 100% not scary right now. Can't fish. Can't scare birds. Go away.
Red, we've caught 2 channel cat.
I give up. Bird's feature now. It's staying. How do you join? You can't. You got to be invited.
How do you what?
Join.
Oh,
Red wants to know.
This isn't the Skipjack, Travis, and Sandy and Rudd show.
I guess she told you.
Get me a fish, Rudd, and then I'll let you come in.
You better wrestle her up a fish.
Actually, if he brought me snacks, I would be 100% better.
there you go.
Run her on, some on down there, Rudd. He'd be like, I'll be on a plane in just a minute.
Yeah.
Give me a hot second.
Give me snacks. 100%. Cindy wins Travis fights with flashing. If someone threw snacks at me in the middle of a fight, I'd be like, you win. I tap out.
Snacks for.
Yeah. Snacks for the win.
You need a t-shirt made that says snacks, not flash.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Johnson
Hey,
said
Mike.
it's going to be the Rudd show. Come in where? Do elaborate. She said, oh my gosh. Oh Lord. You did kind of say that. Hey, Mike Chavez.
Go ahead and flip that back to both of us before you spot again.
Oh no.
Sandy and I are in food porn wars. We are, and I'm winning. So sit down.
Sit down. So you're not cooking tonight, Brandon? Just hop back out, JBT.
Don't be ridiculous. He's always cooking.
He hadn't said he was cooking anything.
That's because he ain't said, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to go cook dinner.
Be good. Catch fish. Check your basement.
Thank you, JBT.
Go away.
Feed the people in your basement.
Yeah. Feed your people in the basement.
Brandon said, so far, yes, you are winning, but I got you.
Supposedly. He needed help. I had to send him a recipe to try and win this round. That's how far behind he is.
He said he had some burritos. He kept it easy tonight.
Lynn, if I could have you lot right beside me, I would be a happy girl. You guys can't see it, but over there we have like mountains, but they're getting rained on right now. And it's like all misty and real pretty. Real pretty.
Rudd said, I can't believe I'm not invited. I spanked pineapples and everything.
You didn't have a rubber ducky while you did it, though, so there's your problem.
Are you fishing, Rudd?
I thought he said he was going home.
Yeah.
I thought he was going home, too.
Brandon said, oh, geez, she can't catch a whopper, but she's telling some whoppers now.
I am not lying. I sent you that recipe, and you are using it against me. If I didn't find it, you wouldn't have won at all. You would have been flapping around with your pancake.
He says he's driving home.
Someone's found my bait.
Uh-oh. What, the birds or the fish?
No, the fish. The line's just all the slack's gone.
Woohoo!
Uh-oh.
It needs to commit to it, though.
Commit.
Yep.
Pineapples.
Run over there next to your rod and yell commit real loud.
The rubber ducky's on it.
Tell the rubber ducky to commit too.
Commit to it, ducky. Commit to it. Come on, fish. Come on.
Brandon said, fine, I'll take my flapjacks and go home now.
You are home. How do
Hey.
you go home when you are home?
Y'all ever have buckwheat pancakes?
No,
Well,
man.
They are so good. You have to get buckwheat flour though.
I
It's
don't
a
even
real
know if that
thing.
I could find that in a shop.
It's a real thing. Hey,
I trust you.
I was waiting for the punchline.
no, there is none. Hey, there's not really any bugs here.
Don't say that. As soon as you say that, here they're gonna come.
Isn't it yummy, Brandon? They're like I mean, it gives you a whole new meaning to pancakes. They have like a good flavor. My grandpa used to make buckwheat pancakes. They were the best.
Mm.
Brandon thinks they're good, and he has excellent taste. So, what's up, Mike Chavez?
What you doing, Mike?
Sandy, are you lobstering up?
Oh, she getting ready to catch that fish.
I don't know. They're like playing with it.
Well, that's always a good thing.
What made you get all quiet? That's for sure.
Jonathan, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You're driving. You can't go to sleep yet.
I think he took my bait.
Well, crap. Ray said she's waiting for the bait. Let her concentrate. Bite. Bite. She's waiting for the bite.
Rudd done pulled over on the side of the road and went sleeping.
How do I do this with you lot? Seriously.
Did you love it?
Sometimes it's just like that.
All right. Well, we have to move.
Yeah, that tide keeps on running her back. 3 in the afternoon in Australia. Is it about 3? It's 14 hours from Eastern time. That's yeah.
It's 3:20. Yep. But I still predict nothing until at least 5 if I'm still
Look at
on.
Look at Rudd keeping up.
I told you he pulled over.
He's keeping up with what the time is there.
And I'm glad somebody can, because I can't. Morning, tomorrow, yesterday, I don't know.
It's tomorrow. I'm always ahead.
If we get out Thursday, that'll work. William. Not sure
I
what
am in
fish size, baby.
saltwater. I am in saltwater, Mike.
You need to go out there and throw a net.
When that
I'm
tide's
just a
all the
real
way
cat.
out, just stick a net out there and keep bringing it in.
Yeah,
a
but
pool.
here I'd be nearly up to my bloody shoulders by the time I got deep enough to throw a cast net for bait.
Oh, we're talking about like a gill net or something.
Yeah, like a cast net. Or are you talking about ones that you like walk out and around?
Yeah, you take it and put a stick out there and you hook it to it. Yeah. They swim into it and get hung.
I might actually catch a fish on that.
It would only be good if you was wanting to catch something to eat though, because it'd probably kill them.
But we don't decide that far ahead of time. So many factors make the decision there.
What's the road
Hey,
talking about?
Joshua.
Thursday? Oh,
How is
fishing.
my girl?
Hey, Tasha.
Oh,
Check your
Tasha.
boat well.
We didn't decide where we were coming tonight till we left the house.
We actually went to another place first, but we figured we'd get better signal here. The signal thing, it's real. I mean, it decides a lot of your fishing
Yeah.
around here anyway. Sandy, do you get a good signal all over your island?
No. Pretty much I'm at the end of the signal range from the tower on the other end of the island. Once you start heading up into those national park trails, you won't get diddly squat.
Right.
If you're in trouble, you want to make sure that you have like a satellite phone, or I have. I ended up buying like a walkie-talkie type of thing.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know what the word is. It connects to the marine tower, so like your boat UHF.
Right. Yeah.
So it's on that signal and not like a general phone signal.
So it actually goes out to the boats and they can call back in.
Yeah. So like your Marine Watch, your Coast Guard,
Right.
the little phone things that we picked up are for those.
Right.
Just so I can, if I get lost or hurt myself, which I've done before, I can call for help.
So that national park thing over there must be pretty big.
It takes up 3/4 of the island.
Wow.
3/4 of the island
Nice.
is national park. Yeah, she's pretty nice up there.
I need to look it up on Google Earth.
You need me to
over
read
there.
the bedtime stories? You're not the first person to say that, Rod.
Yeah, Cindy
Read
said she's gonna fly over there.
Okay. On Google Earth, I'm gonna fly over there to your island, Sandy.
Come on.
Well,
That fish, when I caught it, spent so much time swimming towards me. I didn't think I had it on the majority of the time.
his mouth hurt. He was like, "No, that hurts too bad. If I go the other way, I'm gonna swim right toward it."
When we've caught two channel cat.
Other than Cindy and Travis carrying the fish today, I ain't got nothing.
You gonna get one, Sandy?
Yeah, after you let have gone to bed and it's finally dark here. Mosquitoes have their feast, I'll catch a fish.
The fish come with the mosquitoes.
You'll slap so many mosquitoes, it'll leave a bait trail, a blood trail.
Red said, I'll fly her over here once I get my boat, then we can all go fishing.
Well, all of you start your little fundraising for his boat then.
He thinks he's gonna have money after he gets his boat.
He ain't gonna have money for me after his boat. He's gonna spend his money on registration, maintenance, and fuel.
Exactly.
Another 1,000 is what boat stands for.
I know where it's at. Petting in your gym workout today.
Yeah, I am today. Any bites?
Mainly bait strippers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too much water, yeah.
You started walking.
And then I can read bedtime stories to him. I'll read him the Encyclopedia of Fishing so he can improve his skills.
There you go.
There you go. Fishing 101.
Yeah, I am helpful. Got your best interests at heart.
I think Cindy's gonna jump off the dock.
Go for it, girl. Go, go.
Daddy cut me in cold water once, never again.
Hey, it
Oh,
was 90 degrees outside.
And that water was about 50 degrees. I like to have died. I
the last
wasn't.
time we went fish swimming, I distinctly remember nearly freezing to death.
I've been in water probably that colder in July, and it was horrible. I just thought I was gonna die. It was like 50 degrees. There were parts of me that didn't thaw out for about an hour and a half.
Then he went in for what? 5 seconds?
Not even 5 seconds.
Oh no, it was longer than 5 seconds because I went in and it was so cold I lost my breath and I couldn't stand up properly. And then I ran.
Woo! And then
Yeah. Yeah, she was moving after that tower.
Shit, I'm done. Something like that, and took off.
I'm not married, no sir. I have redheads though. That's enough to scare even the devil away. Oh my god, this bird's taking off with my jumper.
Listen, Lynn, she showed her toes earlier, her sandy toes. Red said, sweet, mail order bride.
Dang, bird's taking off with stuff in my basket. It's not even food.
Brandon said, nope, she's a single Pringle.
Single Pringle, and yes, sirs. Who's calling me a single Pringle?
Brandon.
No. Get out of it. This basket's sitting right beside me, and he's still trying.
Tom said, in today's economy, boat stands for break out another 3,000.
Yeah, hey, that's right.
Indeed.
Sandy, show us the bird if he's close enough.
I don't know if you can see him. Hang on. He's right there. Probably not. My camera is really bad at zooming in. Let's see if we can chase him.
Yeah,
We can chase him.
put it on please.
Run.
Solo.
I don't know. He's over there now. You can't see him. I chased him.
What is that, a tree?
It's a stork.
No, I'm talking about turn around. Is that a
What?
tree right there?
Yeah, it is like a tree right there at the
Little
edge of the
tree?
water. A bush.
So mangrove.
A mangrove.
okay.
Huh.
Ray
Let
wants
me-
to know what kind of rig you use.
It's a little mangrove.
Ah,
That's cool.
got a little
But
roots out in the water.
Oh, I nearly fell over.
Now our toes are sandy. Yeah,
Toes.
right. What kind of rig do you use, Sandy?
I don't know. Something I pinched off my teenage son.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's what I use. Get out of the way, ducky.
It's a
That's
duck.
what I use. His eyes pop out. Ready? When I'm in trouble. This was from your boy Troy. So we got like a little battery pack for when I go night fishing.
Cool.
Oh, you can't see it, but it lights up.
That's cool.
We're gonna have to move again. Well, hang on, we're on. There we go.
Mike Chavez said redheads are his favorite. Sharon's a redhead.
That's great. I'm not a redhead, so I won't be your favorite. Woo woo. Did I just get hooked on something? I think I'm snagged.
Lynn said, I see Spencer from River Certified that has a Sea Arc for sale, $36,000. Said he can't afford fuel for the jet motor. Rudd said he has 50 subs now, so his next stop is the boat. Then he takes over YouTube.
Oh, she done went to shark territory.
Yep, she has to go get her line loose.
Well, I'm still wondering what did he get hung on?
There's stuff out there.
She's pulling one of them things. She should have just got one of them floats and floated out there like he.
Yeah. Brandon said he watches videos all the time. He chats sometimes too. He's a cool dude. Mike Chavez said, "You pinch your teenage son?" And Joe's concerned that she's going to drown the duck. Oh,
I thought she was going to keep going there for a minute.
she's running.
I think she lost the rod.
Now she got it in front of her. Rudd's trying to ply her with food now, snacks. He said there'll be snacks on my boat. She said she got reefs. River certified as a Tennessee guy. Is he?
Oh, River certified.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty big channel, I think. He was the one that Mark did a video with. Was on his channel, I think. Or he's on Mark's channel.
I see Sandy's pole.
Was that a bullfrog? What is a
I actually
bullfrog?
think it's somebody over there snoring.
Oh, really? It is.
There's a truck over there.
Must be sleeping over there.
Is a river that river certified? Is he from Seymour? Is that what you said? There's all kinds of noises out here.
Kind of what?
There's all kinds of noises out here.
Oh,
Rutherford said, "Is that a frog?"
what a frog on there. Somebody snoring.
Oh, you're in Seymour. Where do you live? Not close to that store that you work at? Bird came right up to the camera. Sandy, was the bird trying to steal your camera? The bird came right up to the camera.
Oh, did it?
Mhm. Well, where in the world is Seymour Goober?
Seymour Goober.
He said, I live in Seymour Goober.
He's wanting to see more Goober?
I think so.
You wait till I tell Michael you talking about Seymour Goober. He'll be on you.
It says a big old bird, a big bird, almost flew away with your phone. Shame no snakes. That would have been fun to watch, Joe McGraw said. Hey, Chucky. Welcome in.
We're done, Chucky.
Sandy, oh, is that the bird? Or is she letting out line?
Oh, I don't know.
You have yourself muted?
Probably. Come here, birdie.
Throw some of them bloodworms at it.
What kind of bird is it?
It's like an egret, stork, whatever you call them.
So what you call it?
Egret, stork.
Egret. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree.
Is it like a two toes?
I don't know if you guys can see this.
I seen him. He just landed, didn't he?
I'm gonna name him Fred.
Fred the bird.
You're Fred. Come here and I'll put you on a hook.
We'll catch a shark then.
Don't trust her, bird. Fly away, Fred.
Oh, Fred's
You'll
gonna
find
come
my
over here.
fishing expedition. I have better luck of catching the bird than I do a fish.
I feel you sometimes. We get distracted for snake hunting and everything else whenever the fish don't bite.
I got no snacks. I've got no scratchies. I got nothing.
You got no bite.
I heard that fish out there flopping around in the water again a while ago.
No bite, no lotto tickets, no snacks. I'm
What
like
about that?
useless right now. I'm utterly useless right now.
Utterly.
Oh,
Utterly useless.
utterly.
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 It's all in the tongue.
I feel
Utterly.
Finish your
Bring
best
me a
start
baby.
there.
Skip, I'm sterile. So if he's bringing me a baby, someone call in the police because he stole someone else's.
Baby.
Baby factory got taken out. There'll be no babies here.
What do you got time for that?
Ray, they're probably similar. God, my throat's gone.
What's that, a pot leaf?
We use bloodworms, so we get them out of the beach. And they get their name because they're like, I don't know if you can see this. They're like blood red. So that's why we call them bloodworms. But they're probably the same.
It's the blood one.
That's a good reason. I didn't get to see the bloodworm.
Oh, God, woman, keep up.
I was out walking around
I'm putting back in the sand.
in the sand.
Yeah, so we keep them in the sand because they get put in live in these containers with sand and then we freeze them.
Ah,
Do they come back to life?
No, sir.
they are not zombie worms. They're bloodworms.
Yeah. So they're blood red.
Oh, they are red.
Right. Yeah.
Look how long they are.
Oh, this is nothing. This one's been cut in half.
It's
Ah,
like 2 foot long.
it looks like a tapeworm.
Yeah, like a tape. They look like tapeworms too, but they're just red. So yeah.
Well,
Is that the ones you see them on TV digging out of the sand?
Yep. That's what we got.
They got a show just doing that.
mhm.
Then you'll see them stick something down. Is it a stick down in the ground and then run that something over top of it and they'll come up?
Rudd said he was too tired to even go inside and get in my bed. Thought you was gonna come fishing. How was you gonna come fishing if you're that tired?
He wants to be let in, then he's gone to bed, and now he's too tired to do anything.
Well, I know.
It sounds like he's sleeping in his truck.
It's like a hormonal woman. Make good choices.
Ray said, nice. What about sand crabs? Joe McGraw said, somehow I was an hour behind. No more beer for me.
An hour behind.
I almost stay that far behind in chat.
He got drunk and missed it.
Uncle Rudd said it's almost 2 feet long too.
Take the bait.
Eat.
Take
Eat
it.
fish.
Take it.
He's just playing with me. Come on. Fishing has to be like one of the most frustrating sports on the planet.
You need to go skipjack fishing when they're biting good.
It is an exercise in patience.
No, that's a blast.
Brandon said a place down at the coast where I sturgeon fish, there's an oyster farm nearby, and they wash up on the beach, and the sandworms love to tangle themselves among the shells. They are huge.
Wow. Yeah, an oyster farm. Oh, you can't see. When you go up this way, you go around the coastline just a little bit, and before you hit the bridge, there's actually an oyster farm there. And when we get like big swells come through, like a king tide, they all break free, and they wash up on the beach, and it's like a free for all.
Cool.
I bet there's all kinds of animals and everything there.
We get dolphins, we get dugongs.
That sounds like
manatees.
that'd be the time to fish.
Grey Wolf said, Travis, I've watched that show. There are 2 guys that dig for them worms, and others go looking for mushrooms.
Yep.
It's called worm grunting, Uncle Rudd said.
Worm grunting?
Grunting. When they stick that thing down the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Rudd's just trying to be funny, but not. we're too far behind in chat to keep up with your joke there, Rudd.
Joe said it got rewound and going back and forth watching among other streams. Wait. Oh.
I mean, we get sand crabs, but if we're getting the sand crabs from here, they're going in the cooking pot and they're not going on bait. We've got like soldier crabs, which are like itty bitty things. They're blue and they run along the beach. I'm gonna get cut off by
Brandon
these.
said that he likes to go grab those, I guess, the oysters right there, pick them up, shuck them, and gulp them right down.
Yeah.
Rudd said, weed? That's nasty. That's nasty, salty snot.
Salty snot.
And he said, no, they good salty yet satisfying. Joe said he's sticking to one live. You get an hour behind it, all of them, and you ain't gonna know what's going on.
It's gonna start calling us by other names in a minute. If you get your oysters and you put like hot sauce on them with a bit of bacon bits and some cheese and stick them under the grill, they are the best.
Grey Wolf, we used to pick up worms like that off the ground when I lived in North Carolina. If you wet your yard down, they would just crawl up on top of the ground. You could just walk around picking up night crawlers. I've heard of it being called worm grunting before.
Not here, you won't. Mud crabs. Oh my gosh, Just around this point, there's like a huge mud flat right where that tree starts. At the very end, there's a huge mud flat there. There's like an old yacht that crashed off on the rocks, and the owners just left it there to disintegrate. And right around that yacht wreckage, you get the best mud crabs. Oh my gosh. I should go do that. Anyway, that's another day.
You should do that.
It's sucker fishing.
Grey Wolf
That's really
says that's not on the half shell.
Sand crabs out here, they get like amazing blue color on their swimmer legs.
Lynn says used to do that, Grey Wolf, get an ice cream bucket full every night. And Rex Wright said, gross.
Mhm.
Rudd said, now that's what I'm talking about. You had me at hot sauce and bacon.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Seems to be the only thing that's hot.
Since I moved to Tennessee, yeah, that you can't do that with the night crawlers like that. You can look under stuff and pick up some just little red worms, but you can't do night crawlers like we did in North Carolina.
Mm.
You know, I've never had crawfish, like a low country boil or nothing. Like I've not ever had that. Everybody says it's really good, but
We can get them on the mainland if you go like out where we're building the country house. There's all these freshwater streams, and they're there by the dozens. You can just put a yabby trap in, and you'll catch them. I know
That's
up where Fluff and stuff lives up in Cairns. She's like 6. No, she was longer than that. She'd be about 10 hours north of me. In the rainforest there where she is, they get like these big blue water crayfish that are like a lobster, but they're just blue. I can't describe it. You'd have to Google it. But I know they're amazing to eat.
Uncle Red said crawberry or crawfish etouffee. Crawberry, I don't know what a crawberry is.
What's a yabby trap?
Yabby traps. So it's like a crawfish trap.
Okay.
Our yabby, we've got 2 types of yabbies. You got a saltwater yabby, which is what we use for bait, and then you get a freshwater yabby, and it's like a crawfish but just tiny. We call them yabbies.
Bug says he wants to know if you have spiny lobsters down there.
Out in the reef, we would absolutely. They get really like gigantic over in Western Australia. Who's the guy? Matt. What's his channel name? I cannot think. What is his name?
Grey Wolf said, is that like a minnow trap?
No. Think of like I don't know. I don't know. I don't do English well, people. What's the dude in WA? Skip, I swear to God you watch this guy. The guy over in WA. Anyway, I know him as Matt. He goes lobster spearfishing, and he can pick up some of the biggest lobsters I've ever seen in my life.
Cool.
Joe said, break them open and suck out their brains. Cindy, good stuff crawfish are.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know. If I could, because you're on the crawfish, you're eating the guts and all, right?
It's mind over matter. I remember being in Japan in a restaurant once, and you got to pick your own, what's the word for them? Like a sea urchin. You got to go up to a tank, pick out your own sea urchin. The sous chef would cut a hole in the top, take it over to the sink, rinse it out, and then put it on your plate, and you were expected to eat it. And the spines were all still moving. It kind of grossed me out, but they were delicious.
That's kind of like them people eating them little baby octopus, ain't it?
Yeah.
Head or whatever, something alive.
Where they
They're
put
alive.
no, they're not alive. They put soy on them, And the salt in the soy activates their like the nerve endings and causes them to move, but they're not alive.
Oh,
Yeah, when they're moving, they're not alive. It's just all their nerves and their muscles twitching because you've just knocked them out,
kind of
literally.
like frog legs when you throw them in the skillet.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that, Brandon. Mind over matter. It don't matter. Mind and I don't mind, and it don't matter. I swear that was in my head. Bud loves crawfish.
I've had jellyfish sushi. That's kind of good too.
Grey Wolf said he knew who you were talking about, but he couldn't remember his name.
Yeah. Field days. There it is. My brain clicked on field days. Matty Day. He's an amazing bloke. But field days. His channel's got a couple of million subs. It's ridiculous. But
Man,
yeah, Matty does amazing work. His videos are amazing as well.
Rick said you can keep your frog legs.
you don't like frog legs?
I don't think he likes anything that'll hop around the pan. I think frog legs are good. I've had frog legs and they're sweet, like sweet meat,
I like squirrel too.
kind of like crab knuckle. That's good stuff
I
there.
think if you was on alone and you really was eating rats or mice. I think Dude said the only thing he didn't eat was their teeth.
Rudd said jellyfish doesn't have any flavor. It takes on the flavor of whatever you cook it with. And Rex is still giving it all the grosses. He's like, gross, right, gross.
I didn't know what to expect, but it had the consistency of like the glass noodles they use when you're making like Vietnamese roll. So there's no flavor to them. It's like eating tofu.
I've tasted tofu before. There's no taste.
Yeah, Maddie does an amazing job.
Hey, Leon. How you doing? Welcome in.
Hey, Leon.
Now, I like Joe said, Cindy, how about gator? Now, that is good when cooked. I love gator tail.
All right, we gotta move.
She's getting...
You get flooded out.
Too busy looking at the water, and I just realized like we're drowning. We're getting trapped in. It's time to move.
Greg said, I would starve than eat that. People, Grey Wolf said one thing he wants to do is forage for wild mushrooms. People go around here and find the morel mushrooms. Dryland fish is what they call them. But I've never had them.
Apparently they're super expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I've never looked for them, really.
Well, they're all over the place around here. My cousins go out in the woods and pick them all the time. They're called dryland fish.
It's kind of like looking for ginseng.
I used to go ginseng hunting too. My grandmother could find it. She used to make all her Christmas money picking ginseng and selling it.
Actually, this little place right across the street once a year has got a sign up that buys ginseng.
Grey Wolf said, I want to try chicken of the woods. That's the shelf-looking stuff that's on the trees, isn't it?
What are you talking about? Where is the chicken of the woods?
It's a mushroom. It's a type of mushroom.
It's that chicken running around in the woods. But wild chicken.
Morel mushrooms and yeah, there's all kinds of edible mushrooms, but then there's also kind of a chia. So
You lot know what you're talking about. That's all that matters.
This done popped up in my yard the other day, and I was thinking, man, I'm gonna have to get rid of them. I don't know nothing about no mushroom. I'm gonna throw them over the fence. Make sure the dogs didn't eat them.
yeah, your dogs ain't gonna eat mushrooms. They snarl their nose up at meat.
They're babies.
It's full breads. Grey Wolf says yes, it tastes and has the texture of chicken.
That's pretty well.
Well, there you go.
Them driving fish are the oddest looking things. They have like ribs in them. Like they're not a solid mushroom. They have. It looks like an accordion. Looks like you're taking a cabin filter in it. They do. They're weird looking.
Hey, where did Rudd go?
He was talking to elephant ears. You eat elephant ears? I got a yard full of them.
She sure does.
Big ones.
They block the
The only
steps.
thing I'm providing today is sunset.
Joe McGraw said steamed blue crabs is what we eat here with Old Bay seasoning. Old Bay seasoning is the bomb.
Sandy, what did you say was biting?
Nothing. I said I think the only thing I'm providing here is a sunset, and that'll be about it.
Well, it's beautiful there.
Sure is.
Bug said, when I was young, I ate magic mushrooms. I ate magic mushrooms about a year and a half ago. Not quite that long, but maybe a year ago.
That was pretty funny. That was when we first met.
Yeah, I hadn't been seeing Travis long at all, and he comes to the house, and I'm like, is he going to bother you if I eat these?
Just throw him in the deep end. He's either going to survive or he'll walk away.
Right. I guess he knew right then and there that I was a little crazy.
Yeah.
So I sat there describing the sensation to him, how it felt.
I was the only one that wasn't on them. I knew I had to drive though.
Let's see if she hits you with it first stop. You know what you're getting in for.
Yeah, that's true.
I haven't
You're
done
either
a thing since.
Yeah,
You're either going to hang on or you're going to run too.
I'm actually surprised. I was in transition. I was in a transitional state then, so I was just. I don't even know how to describe it. Trying different things and all that.
I don't
So
think she did much of nothing before she met me.
no, I
Brother can come home.
work and come home. I mean, I did more of that for that year before I met you,
Right.
because that's when I'd had my change of heart. And
Oh, you went to the beach or something, didn't
yeah, I went to the ocean and then spent that whole summer swimming and just.
You see how much you weigh her down? No, I'm joking.
you? No.
Totally joking.
What a brick! Shoot.
I was joking. I'm totally joking.
I know. We have a blast. We always have a good time. It's crazy. I think it maybe has something to do with our age. We're not weighed down with a bunch of other crap, so we just have fun.
If it wasn't for my two dogs, I wouldn't even go home half the time.
My brother posted something to me on Instagram the other week, and he's like, "This is you," and it was like this guy. He's like, "You've got to take it as it comes. And 1 minute I'll be serious, and the next minute I'll be the biggest dork and child you've ever met of your life, and then I'll swing right back before you even understand what's going on." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." You gotta try and, like, just roll with it. You don't know what's coming.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get with me.
I would drop anything at the drop of a hat to go and have fun.
Me too. Rudd said, "Did I hear my name?"
I don't remember anyone speaking it.
It woke him up.
Greg said, "Have you tried a plant bugger?"
What?
Cindy could taste colors and hear flavors.
I really could. Man, I tell you what, if you want your home to look like something out of Better Homes and Gardens, eat you some mushrooms. Because I want you to know, I looked over at my cabinets and I thought, wow, they are just like, they've got the best like burnished polish on them. They were just lovely. My cabinets were. I was like, wow, I live in a really nice house. Wasn't I?
Yeah, she was sitting there just looking around like in amazement.
Everybody's clothes. Everybody like if you ever do try to experience psilocybin or whatever, however you say it, psilocybin. Make sure that people around you are wearing like really bright red shirts and stuff. So you'll end up staring at their shirt. It's like, wow, is that red moving? Is your shirt moving?
I haven't been that high since I was a teenager, girl. Jeez.
Neither had I. I was like, what? This is, but you know, I told him before because it took about 4 hours and it went away and stuff.
Yeah,
I told him that actually may be why I like you, because they say not to be going on dates and stuff if you're doing that kind of stuff, because it can cause fake feelings of euphoria and stuff.
Thanks.
Anyway, after about 4
You're
hours,
good to go right off the start line, Travis.
but before it was even over, before I was completely back to my normal self again, I told him, I said, I don't think I'll ever do these again, because I don't know, you have sort of
I think it was because you was starting to come down off of it, and it was like,
but it kind of makes you feel drunk and almost a little sick to your stomach, sort of. Not really bad, but yeah. Uncle Rudd finally crawled in his bed.
The last time I was high, well, that much, I should say, I was with my brother celebrating his 21st birthday. And his friend sorry, I'm watching an eagle. His friend had given us some eckies at the nightclub we'd been at. And I tell you what, he filmed me. They hit me so hard. He filmed me, and I'm sitting there going like, the teddy bear's running away with the balloons. Get the balloons.
what did you call it you eat?
Eckies, ecstasy tablets.
Oh, now I liked ecstasy. I did actually do some ecstasy.
I've never done it.
And to me, ecstasy felt like a body drunk. You felt just really warm and really relaxed. Like you could hang out. You could just hang out on ecstasy. It was pretty cool. But Joe McGraw said the last time I ate mushrooms, we ordered a pizza and they got them forgot to put them on. They delivered it and there was slugs crawling on the pizza.
Gosh.
After I ate half a slice.
No.
And he said, not kidding, slugs crawling all over the pizza. I hate mushrooms, he said. Well, the thing about it is, we had cooked steak before they kicked in.
Yeah.
And I was trying to eat that steak, and the consistency of it was like, I don't know, have you ever got a steak that had a little too much fat on it? The whole steak. The whole steak consistency felt like it felt slimy, like it was all fat, and it wasn't. That's just that was the mushrooms, and I was like, oh god, I couldn't eat it. It was bad.
Do not recommend slimy mushrooms.
No, I don't.
Take a photo. This might screw up my camera. I don't know, but that's really pretty right there.
That is beautiful. Buck Williams said he went to a ZZ Top concert. ZZ Top Sammy Hagar concert.
That would be cool to go see ZZ Top.
I wish I brought my camera down. I would have left you all to just like watch my line and then just walked off, taking a whole pile of photos.
Yeah, see, now that's an epic sunset. We've had some pretty ones from the boat.
It's not even close to sunset though. Hello. The sun's right behind this section of cloud, so it's not even close to the sunset.
Do you ever do like a time lapse?
I sure do.
I've seen some time lapse in their videos.
I think I've got two now, and the thing that tripped me, I had to go back and watch them because they're both from just about the same spot. and they're totally different.
You guys are learning way too much about me because I just get on here and tell all kinds of trees and stuff about me.
Oh, this is fun though. If they're learning about you, they're not learning about me.
Just watch out for the blue teddy bears.
Yeah. So run away with your balloons.
I
I
always
thought he would have
wanted
deleted it by now, but he still got that photo. He still got that clip on his phone.
Did you
He
chase
brings
it?
it out every. Hey,
Did you chase the teddy bear?
I bet
No.
you didn't take the teddy bear.
it's just a clip of me sitting in the park. I don't think it helps the park that we were in. You can go and visit it in Brisbane, and all the trees have been set up with fairy lights. So I'm literally lying on the grass under this tree in the middle of the night, talking to the top of the tree about this bear taking off with balloons. He likes to pull it out when I'm being annoying.
That video will always be around to haunt you, huh?
Yeah, he'll probably play it at my funeral. You thought she was nice. You thought she was a good girl. This is what your good girl was really like. Here I am talking to myself.
Lynn said I bought a drone a few months back, going to fly my baits out besides school. That's cool.
I've seen people do that. I'm like wondering if it even works.
Joe McGraw says it's a 19-hour flight if you're in the U.S. to go to Australia. I always wanted to go to Australia because I read books about the outback and stuff. I was into it for a while. But then I also learned about the huntsman spiders and the king brown snakes. And I was like, you know, there's a majority of animals in Australia that just that they want to kill you.
I just don't like you. I think we have the world's top 10 poisonous snakes.
You do.
I could be wrong.
No,
I
you
know
do.
we've got number one.
That's the king
I know we've got
brown.
the deadliest snake and the deadliest animal on the planet. I know we got those two.
So is there any of them on the island?
The deadliest one we get the jellyfish in the summer. That'll kill you.
Is it the box or the? Are they box jellyfish? What kind are they?
Yeah, they're like a box jelly. Kind of. We call them irukandji. But they're like a little see-through jellyfish, probably a box jellyfish, as you guys would determine. And they just float along, and you don't see it, and you go in the water, and there you go.
And I've heard you say a couple of times that you don't do English well. Do you speak any other languages? What do you speak?
I speak Italian, and I'm learning French.
Okay.
I find French really hard, actually.
Yeah.
But English drives me nuts because you have the same word said totally different, like exactly the same, but they mean totally different things. They're spelt differently.
Sometimes they
And
spell the same and mean different meanings, like tear and tear.
yeah, it drives me insane.
It is. English is probably one of the hardest languages to learn because we do that so much.
And your silent letters kill me. Oh my gosh. Because I will look at a word and my brain's like, you got to pronounce that letter. And then I find out the letter doesn't actually exist. I'm like, why add it? Why do you have that letter there?
They do that with K's all over the place. I don't know why they do that with the letter K.
I'll never understand the GH.
Man of war. So the man of war we call blue bottles. They're a totally different species of jellyfish.
How do you get an F out of a GH?
Bullets hurt. They won't kill you. They'll just hurt, and you wish that you could chop that limb off, but they won't kill you.
Chavez said Sandy's accent sounds like it has some American in it.
That's because I'm getting tired, and I start bringing my R's back, and then everything will just start changing. I'm getting tired.
He's getting puckered.
Tuckered out. Probably because I'm now warm after sitting in the sun, and I just get sleepy. I need a hammock.
See, I like some of the words you guys use for stuff like knacker.
Knackered.
Knacker.
What's that?
Tired, worn out,
I'm
knackered.
getting knackered.
Knackered.
I struggle when there's something in Italian that I'm used to saying, but there's no English translation for it. And I have to try and think of an English word that means something similar, but the content stays the same. And that's where I come apart in talking English. I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying.
So, what's your native? Is Italian your native tongue?
Not pure Italian. The town that I come from speaks a mixture of Italian and Slovenian.
Wow.
Man, you got all kind of languages you're gonna have to learn.
I'm a Bitsa.
A pizza?
A Bitsa. There's no pure blood here. I'm a bit of this and a bit of that.
Yeah.
I'm a Bitsa. Found out 3 years ago. I found out my mother's grandma was Italian. Not my mother. My father's mother. It was her mother. So he's grandma on his mother's side. We found out she was Maori. So there's bits of everything going on.
Mike Chavez said, I got knickered once and almost got arrested. Joe McGraw said the brown snakes can live months and months and get into flights from over there. They have to check for them when they arrive in Texas.
Yeah. We get brown snakes here, but you don't really see them.
There's some big spiders I couldn't handle.
The huntsman?
The huntsmans are really docile and stuff. It don't matter. They're big and they would make me hurt myself.
So they eat mosquitoes. We keep them around because they eat the mosquitoes. But they're harmless. But
I don't know why they have to be this. Why they have to be the size of a small dog?
I don't know.
They're huge. They're huge.
They only scare people because they're fast.
And they're fast.
They're fast, yeah.
Well,
I got a little baby one hanging out in the bathroom at the moment.
I would die.
How big is the baby one?
I don't know, like size of a golf ball around.
I would die.
He's super cute. We've named him Fred again because we're so imaginative in my house. Oh, go.
Uh-oh. The fish. Get him, Sandy. Fish on.
I don't know if I have him.
Hopefully.
No, I think he's gone.
Oh, they may start biting now, though.
I thought my rod was going to disappear.
He hit it good, didn't he?
Oh, he hit it hard. Look how far he stretched that bait off that hook.
Yeah. You can get it right back in the same spot.
Oh, I hope. Dang, he hit that real hard. Where's my bird? Oh, there's a little... Oh, that's so cute. I'm not even going to change my camera because you won't see them. But on the beach, like 2 foot from me, is these little sparrows. They're so cute. I'm a fangirl of the wildlife while I'm rebaiting a hook.
Joe McGraw said, fish on in my terrible Australian accent. Oh, gosh. Rudd said, I'm back. I had to go. I had to go use all my likes for the day on Tinder.
Oh,
He's crazy.
he's really trying to get a mail order bride.
All right.
Not on Tinder yet. He may get the gift that keeps on giving.
That's great.
You gotta catch a fish. There's 27 people in here watching us, Sandy, at 2 o'clock in the morning our time.
What's she do?
I don't know.
That's what she needs to do. Go out there and throw it.
That's what you've been doing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought she went out there earlier to get it done hung.
Joe said, "Get that fish, Sandy." There's also another. There's also another spider in Australia that can bite through the toe of a shoe. Its fangs are so sharp and tough. So yeah, it's a spider for me to keep me away. Rex, if Rex is in here, he'll be like, "There's one behind you."
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's another spider in Australia that has fangs so tough that they can bite through the toe of a shoe.
Probably.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear it.
I don't know if you can see the sunset. Everything's starting to get like that orangey afternoon glow on it.
He said it's called a sandy toes.
I don't have teeth that sharp. Come on.
He's not venomous either that we know about.
At least the tide stopped coming in. I think we're at full tide now. So the tide will start going out in a minute. You guys can't see how clear that water is. Oh my gosh. I can see all the way out to about, oh, where are we? On the camera, about there. I can see through the water on.
You see any fish?
All the little bait fish I can see running around.
Cindy needs to come over there and go fishing with you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Rex said, "Yes, spider, Cindy." I knew it. Here, fishy, fish, 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 Australian fishy, Australian fishy, Australian fishy, ocean fishy, Australian ocean fishy.
Australian open fish.
Australian ocean fishy. Here, Australian ocean fishy. Here.
First, say, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I don't know if there's any kitties.
No. I mean, there's probably some sort of cat-ish type fish.
When I was down in Florida, we caught one.
I mean, we get little ones down south in the fresh water. Oh, she's not coming up. That's not fun for any of you men. There's a lovely young lady out there on a stand-up paddleboard in her teeny weeny itsy blue bikini. She's not even coming up on screen. Sorry to disappoint you, man.
Joe said,
I
"I
would
read
die for
spiders."
you.
Everybody's trying to blow the screen up now to see her out there.
Yeah, putting it up on the big screen and stuff.
I'll just have to admire her for the rest of the men in the chat.
Rick says he likes to mess with me with spiders.
She
Tell
got
her,
a
Rub.
beauty. She got
Tell
a
her-
cute beauty.
He said, "Tell her Rud said he had snacks and to paddle faster."
I don't think she's as motivated by snacks as I am. She looks too fit.
Joe said, "Stop it, Sandy Teeter." Teaser, Sandy Teaser. Oh, Mike Chavez is calling in the dingoes.
Look, you can see her in the sunset. She's just there. That little black dot in the sun.
A sail cat. That's what you catch out there in the ocean, apparently.
See, she is on screen. There she is. Look, you can see her. Say hi to the hot girl, everybody.
He's a wee dog.
Yeah. Make her come back and say hi to you all if she comes.
JBT, we caught 2 channel cat, and Sandy hooked up but did not make it into shore with it.
JBT's only back because he knows that there's a hot girl out there.
Yeah, it must have triggered something within him subconsciously.
His ears were tingling.
Rudd said, well, hell, tell her I got gluten-free cookies or something. Tell said it's a mermaid.
Oh, jeez.
It's a mermaid down under.
I don't know if she's going to eat those if she's worth it. Your whole pantry will end up gluten-free and your taste buds will die.
Right. Listen, you want a woman that can enjoy the tucker a little bit. See, tucker's another word, isn't it?
Tucker.
Tucker.
Yeah, tucker's another word for food.
Tucker. See, I told you.
What's chocolate?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Chalky.
Chucky. Hey, he said, tell her Jarrell Big Time said hi.
Hey, Chucky. That sounds like a Vietnamese.
Oh, Lord. Rudd. He said, I'd go down under on a mermaid.
I don't even know if that's
And
okay.
then he said, Rudd said, back of the line, JBT, I was here first. And then Joe brings up a good point. He said she won't have gas at least. Well, I don't know. You eat them rice cakes and stuff and see what it does to you.
Baked beans on, carnivore diet.
Mike Chavez said, is that one of those Sheilas?
Sheila's is a woman, Sheila.
Yeah, Sheila.
Another word for a girl, or not a girl, but a lady.
We all watch Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, 1,000
Oh,
times.
Lord. Crocodile Dundee probably has to be the worst representation of Australian slang ever. Ever.
I'm going to about bet everybody in the United States that's over, 30 has seen Crocodile Dundee.
That's not a knife. That's not a
The
knife.
amount of times that line has been presented to me, and I'm like, good Lord, get away from me.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
A knife.
You got to do it really deep though, and I can't do that.
Knife.
Commit to it. Come on.
Not a
Right.
knife. This is a knife.
You
Knife.
guys can sit out in the water for a minute. Don't fall over.
Don't fall over. Don't drown, love.
You're in the water. Don't fall over. Oh, freaking, all right, the duck is going. God dang it, duck.
What was it? Something in the land down under. There lived there was a man named Nick Dundee.
Come on.
He could dance like Fred Astaire. I can't remember the words to it. I used to could quote some of that movie. Uh-oh. What?
Froze up a second.
I've
I
missed
thought
it
the
twice
time was going
now.
back out.
It's getting ridiculous.
It'll take a few to start.
Huh?
It'll take it a few to start, but going back out.
Oh.
Oh, it did freeze up a little. I'm
Come on.
probably reached my data limit.
I don't know what you guys are seeing anymore. I'm not looking.
We can see you.
We see
rod.
the end of the rod, and then the sunset and the waves. That water looks cool though,
Looks like you're standing in the water.
and now it's frozen up.
Yeah, you guys are in the water. That's why. Here we go. Getting grounded.
Rudd said, Joe, she probably eats kale and crap. Probably farts that'll run you out of the house.
Oh, Lord.
They're talking about, Joe said Vegemite farts.
Vegemite farts?
Vegemite farts.
Not.
Ray says that was a great movie.
My worm. It's good to know mine's better than yours.
Oh. Quickly Down Under was pretty funny. Lord, Uncle Rudd said, if I'm in the water, I'm peeing. I thought for a second it said he was European. Tasha wants to go swimming. That water looks beautiful. Joe wants to know if you've ever had Vegemite. Sandy?
Yes, sir.
I have not. He said it's terrible.
It's not that bad. It's just salty.
Lynn wants to, he said, oh, Sandy, let's go swimming, sweetheart. Me and Sandy went swimming one night.
I did go swimming. Yeah.
It was 4 o'clock in the morning for me.
It was, I think it was getting on 9 o'clock at night for me. 8:30, 9 o'clock. The water was like 2 degrees.
2 degrees.
I think it was, from memory, it was like, it wasn't 2, but
It was chilly, huh?
around, I think it was around 5 for me, which is just on 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Maybe? I don't know. Someone else can work that out. I was a freezing.
JBT said the last time he went swimming was in June. That was when he went in the water after his lure. Before that, it was like 2 years ago. He said he forgot how awesome it was to go swimming. I haven't been except for that. Well, no, I've been twice this year, but both of them have been on fishing expeditions. Not really swimming either. But the year before that, I went a lot.
I think if I went in,
Oh yeah, we went swimming on Norris. That was
if I went
nice.
in
That
now,
was
the
fun.
water's not that bad. It's one of those. The water at the moment here is like the temperature where when you first get in, it's really, really cold. But I think once you got used to it, you'd be fine.
Yep.
But I didn't plan on going swimming, so I didn't bring any swimmers.
Yeah, you did the Vegemite challenge on Hog Legs show, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
They're talking about it in chat.
Oh God. It's like a mixture of soy sauce and beef bone broth. It's kind of weird.
Tasha said it's like a beef and bone broth. Tasha said, JBT, if I could, I would just go live in the water like a fish.
Yeah.
JBT said that he wasn't fishing right now, but he will be tonight. Is that Saturday night? Is that what you're talking about? I get messed up when I stay up like this. I don't know what day it is.
God, that night on Hog Legs seems like ages ago. So much has happened in my life since that show.
Joe McGraw said, weed hopper, no way, man. That stuff is like eating grass with a little sardine taste.
It's not that bad.
JVT said, yeah, Tasha, if I was sexy, I would go live just swimming, making sure that the sun hits my pretty skin just right to make me glisten on camera.
Lord, if I was a fish, I would be one of those ugly ass deep sea fish where I don't have to worry about it. My looks to get me food.
I'd be one of those tiger fish that has the spikes all over them.
The triggerfish?
Tiger or trigger. You know,
Well,
they got
hang on. A tigerfish?
whatever they
Are you
are.
talking about like a lion's mane, like a scorpion fish? Is that what you're talking
That's
about?
what it is. I think it's a lionfish. They haven't been in aquariums. Is that a
Yeah.
lionfish?
Oh, okay. So lion's mane. Yeah. We call them lionfish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I
Over
mean.
here, they're called scorpion fish as well.
See,
She's talking about that leopard tiger fish.
that leopard tiger fish.
The leopard tigerfish. Apparently, they're invasive over there. Last I read.
Listen, we will call it from now on. All fish are leopard tiger fish. All of them.
Leopard tigerfish.
So that's what you're fishing for, and that's what we're fishing for. Tasha said, if you want to go swimming, you better be wearing an insulated wetsuit because our weather is going to fall quick like.
Well, I hope so, because we're getting into the spring temperatures, and you guys are still hot. So I'm like, does that mean we're going to get another cold rush? I have a feeling the
Hey,
state's
Joe.
gone.
Joe said sardines sitting in the sun for a week. He's still talking about how Vegemite tastes.
God. It's not that bad, and my bait is gone.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Brandon said, I had them send me some too. I tried it. Salty, but not too bad.
All right. Well, I got 15% on my phone, so you've got me for another 10%, and then I'm gonna lovies and leavies and go home.
I've got 16% on mine.
Be the disappointing sandy toe that I am.
You just catch one before you get to the fish.
I got one good hit. That's about it.
We'll come back in a minute.
Yep, I just went to 15%. It told me to charge it. Well,
It's beautiful over there, though.
it really is. Well, since you're skunking tonight, we're going to have to do this again until you catch a fish. Did you see that sidearm cast?
On the side on.
But I suck at bait casters, and I don't really feel like backlashing on a live.
I think I'm about used to it.
Red said,
Most of
JB
the time
Coleman
we're
just seen a
catching
picture of
things
the bad
like
dog.
that. I don't normally catch anything while the sun is up. Did you get to watch the start of the sunset? Got another hour? In an hour, I'll have no sun at all. But my phone will be dead by then.
Right. The next time, if you come up again, the next time we'll come out later.
Well, this is when I normally would have headed down. Like an hour before sunset and then an hour and after. That's like your prime fishing time.
Right.
Yeah, there's nights
But I've
we
had
stayed up all
fun.
night.
Go to bed. Rex, it's like 4:30 in the afternoon. Hurry up and do a sand angel. Oh my lord. JBT is going to make me all sandy. My pants are wet. They don't stick to me. And no one's here to film it, so you're just going to have to survive that one, JBT, for another day. Danimals is in the house. Good lord. Here we go.
What are you doing, Dan?
Welcome in, Daniel. Come on, fish.
Our sunset better than I like our dock.
Yeah, it's prettier there, ain't it?
I'm just going to leave you on solo because I like yours better than ours.
We'll watch the sunset for the next
Good
few
God.
minutes.
It's just dark here with some flagpoles.
I think a bat hit that third line a second ago.
I've been watching that bat swoop all over the place out there.
Do a doggy scoot? Oh, there's something wrong with you, JBT.
He's always wanting people to do crazy things.
You shouldn't be eating whatever you had for breakfast. That's probably what went wrong.
Well, Mike Chavez, have a good night. Get some rest.
Good night, Mike.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Ray says that's a relaxing view.
It is, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All we need now is that rod to bend over.
And a Mai Tai.
Or see
I think
Teddy
that one
taking
that
rod
really-
up there.
I think I ran my duster with the one that nearly took my rod out of the holder.
Did you say you run your duster?
Yeah, run my duster. It's another saying of like I've had my chance.
Oh,
That was it. I did my chance. That was it. There's no more.
That
Can
was
you
the
see
hope of the night.
it could be the last second thing. You never know.
All
It's
the
got
fish
like,
are-
oh, I can't see her. That girl's back.
Uh-oh.
Again,
really
all
wish
the men
you
are
could see
leaning
her.
forward, squinting at the screens.
I know. I was doing the same. I was like, can you see her? And she can't.
See, we wasn't the only ones looking for her.
Hey,
Hey, don't get me wrong. She's a good-looking girl. She's got the curves in the right spaces, as JBT would say.
was that a bite? Or did you
No,
reel?
this is me trying to escape the water again. Because you're getting drowned in.
Oh no.
It's going to be like the 8th time I've moved. This is ridiculous.
You should have just brought a shovel with you and piled up that sand, and you would have never had to move.
Make you a moat.
Ooh, I think something did grab at that time, didn't it?
That was
Yeah,
her.
that's
Daddy.
going to get out.
Oh,
There's no point in building a moat if I have to get out.
well, I mean, I guess it depends on how long you were staying.
JBT wants you to tell her to subscribe to his channel and tell her how awesome he is.
She's too far away now. Good night, Dan.
Tell him
Later, Dan.
tell her his name is Nicole Gomez. Look him up on Facebook. Sorry, JBT, I had to.
Dan's drinking tonight. What's Dan drinking?
Rex said he's in the boring state of Ohio.
I don't know what that looks like, so it's not boring to me.
I'm in a state of confusion.
Trying to get me thrown
WT
out.
said, "Oh Lord, are y'all trying to get me thrown out?"
Hey, you thrown out. You're not the one being asked to yell across the water at some strange girl on a paddleboard. Get you thrown out, God. Do a Troy. Golly.
Golly. JBT has an OnlyFans channel, Sandy. Joe said.
That's great. I don't watch OnlyFans, so you're out of luck.
Me neither. But I'm thinking about starting one.
The Muddy Fellow OnlyFans.
I need to make some fishy gear money.
Take pictures of my sandy toes.
Yeah. I'm gonna let my piggies mud wrestle each other.
I
That
got
would
nothing.
be so crazy if somebody did that. And there's probably one out there already, and it was successful. That would be crazy.
I will. I'll find
I'm
some.
sure
I'll
if
find-
you looked on If you looked on OnlyFans for like Sandy Toes, there's probably somebody on there with an account for it. Like, knock yourselves out. Just
Yeah.
know it's not the real me. It's the fake me.
Thank me. I definitely want to do the. I would definitely want to do the mud wrestling with my toes. Mud toe wrestling.
Should come back
If I can
to
find
this
enough
place.
guys, if I can find enough guys with foot fetishes, I can buy me a fishing pole.
Might buy more than one. I'm sure there's plenty of them out there.
And then what I'll do after they get through wrestling with each other is take some nice clear water and wash that mud right off, right live on there. Clean my
Yeah.
toes off.
There's no point in me going on there. Someone's already taken my channel name, so
There you are. See, I got
can't
plans. I got plans.
Yeah.
And JBT said, "Yeah, if y'all see someone with an OnlyFans that looks like me, just know it ain't me." Cough.
we know it's you because under every OnlyFans clip, they'll be like, "Please buy me a boat. I
no,
need
that's-
fishing gear."
Oh yeah. No,
I
that's
need to know
Rudd.
it's you.
That's Rudd with the buy me a boat thing.
No, that could be JBT too. You know, he's got that kayak. He wants a
It's
boat.
a guy.
What's a kayak?
You know, he needs to get he needs to get somebody to make him a vinyl sticker that goes up along both sides of that boat that says, "I am not a kayak."
Oh Lord.
His boat identifies as a kayak.
Identify as kayak. Take me fishing.
Fishing.
I'll identify as a kayak. Just bring snacks.
Do you have any moth spray?
Moth. I'm not scared of moths like our JBT.
Oh yeah, he's so scared of them moths. Moth rod.
Just bringing in my bait because there's a stingray out there. I can see.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
catch a stingray.
No.
Catch him.
Get him.
Nope. No, ma'am.
Did you get that little sticker thing on him?
Ain't doing diddly squat with the stingray.
Has he got the little sticker thing, tail?
They all do. I reckon.
What?
You know, the one that will stab you?
All stingrays have a spine.
Hence the name Sting.
You can. Oh, you guys can't. But right, where's my camera? Just there is like a trail of bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
When you see the bubbles that just sit there and pop up and don't move, and they just slowly progress along, there's stingrays there.
Throw it on top of them.
I'm not getting on a stingray today.
I'd like to catch
Probably
one.
walk out there and find him.
We used to catch manta rays from the pier in North Carolina.
Yeah, no. It's a no for me.
They would tangle
You
up everybody's line, so
You can just watch the sunset now. I've only got like 3% to go, and then I'm gonna have to turn my phone off.
I'm at 10%.
I'm at 8. You guys have to go to bed anyway.
Our phones are racing down to the finish line.
Yeah.
And I'm done. There's my bait. Sorry. I haven't got much to pack up. I've only got my basket.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, your skunk queen reigns supreme.
Better luck next time.
It was
Rubber
fun,
ducky
though.
did nothing. Rubber ducky was useless. If anything, the rubber ducky actually got in the way of casting.
JBT said make a stingray or catch a stingray or make a sand angel. And they're wanting to send JBT a big tree that to make a boat out of.
A tree? Does he even know how to carve a canoe? Catch a stingray or make a sand angel. I'll make a sand angel. Fine.
Oh,
Get ready for the sand
There's
angel.
not much, there's not much beach left to make the sand angel on because that's all mangrove. You can't go through there. Where am I gonna make a sand angel? It's gonna have to be there. Ready? I'm gonna have to put some legs down so you can see.
There. Just put it back on clicker. Come and watch her do the sand angel.
Let it be known, Sandy Toes does not back away from a challenge.
I know. I think that's our downfall, Sandy. We both be doing crazy stuff like that.
Oh, I've rejected some because some of y'all are just plain insane. But you ready?
What are you gonna do? Run over? Oh, yep. She's gonna run over and do it right in the sand.
I wish I had some sand. I'd have made one with you. Now she's Sandy Butt. She's Sandy Butt and Sandy Toes now.
Yeah, and I'm running out of sandbank because now it's starting to run in here now. So I'm like losing
Take us down
sand.
there and show us the angel.
There's my wings, my
There it
head, my wings, and my legs.
That's pretty good, actually.
There, it's like a whale carcass.
Rudd said Sandy got sand in all the places.
Yeah, aren't I lucky I got shorts on? Look at the sunset and be nice.
You beat that a fishing rod and the sunset on the beach.
Yeah, she's living the dream.
I think I made a snow angel. I don't know if I've ever did a sand angel. Have you?
I don't know. I don't think so. Snow angels only, I think. I never wanted to get sand in all the places.
Well,
That's why I left my shorts on.
Joe said we were kidding, but yay, Sandy.
Well, see, now that I've done my sandy, whatever the heck that was, JBT owes me now.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
we
gone.
lost her.
That phone gave up the ghost. Mine's fixing to. Are we going to shut her down?
Yeah, we'll probably give it a few more minutes. We'll try to make it.
Sand in the butt crack.
There ain't no doubt.
That's her new name, Sandy Butt Crack.
Oh,
She came back.
I can barely see you. My phone has gone, so you're gonna have to boot me.
Oh,
Can't
okay.
see.
Wait.
There's the
All right,
sound.
Sandy, thanks for coming and fishing with us.
It was fun,
All right,
Sandy.
be good.
We'll have to do it
Bye.
again
Be
sometime.
later. Just gonna have to boot me.
We might not be good, but we'll be good at it. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Bye, love you.
Bye. Hugs. And that's that. Sandy the Buck, Greg said. Rebel River Cats is in here.
Well, Rebel River Cat. We had a couple of bites a second ago while Sandy was doing the
Sand Angel.
I thought he was going to take off.
I know, he didn't do nothing.
No, we're getting backwash up the river now.
Are we?
Yeah.
I can't even see it which way the water is going now.
It could be the air blowing that stuff back up, but we didn't lose current.
Went ahead and kicked her out before her phone could go completely dark. Thank you for coming in, Tasha. Get some rest.
Good night, Tasha. I'm not sure who else is anybody else live out there? Sure somebody is. Friday night.
JBT said, I'll do that Vegemite challenge one night on my fishing live. That'd be cool. Do it.
What's the Vegemite?
It's some kind of, I don't know. It's some kind of like supplement powder or something like that. It's supposed to be healthy, I think. Uh-oh.
Is anybody else live?
I don't know, but my phone's dying.
If anybody else is jumping around, know somebody else is live, you can drop their link. And
Oh, he's been there for a couple hours. Just been listening in while he's on the road.
oh, okay. But yeah, drop their link that way. Everybody will know where to go if they want to keep watching fishing. Our current's died. It's died, and we've had a couple of little bites, but I don't think we're getting any scent trail.
I was trying to make it until 3 exactly, but it don't matter because we didn't. Well, we might have went right at 11, but Joe said, "Take care, Tasha." Yep, I'm tired.
Y'all have a good night. We appreciate you coming in.
Yes,
Please hit the like button on the way out.
thank you.
And if you we'll be fishing hopefully down Watts Bar, hopefully on the boat tomorrow night, and try to get on some bigger catfish.
We'll try to go live while it's still daylight
Yeah.
and stuff. It's harder. Yeah, everybody's sleeping. Ain't nobody live at 3 o'clock on the Friday night, suppose. Apparently. But yeah, we it's harder to go live from that small boat because
Yeah.
you can't have any lights. Mike's, you could have some lights, but
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for anybody seeing the bugs and everything on that small boat
we'll try to go live before dark.
for at least a couple of hours.
Thanks,
Maybe we can get on some fish.
thanks, Brandon, Joe, Rex, everybody that came in. JBT.
We did
Good.
catch 2 fish, so
It was not a skunk, so. But yeah, we appreciate y'all always coming in and supporting. Talk to you later.
have a good night.
Bye.
Bye bye.